Welcome to World Class Bullshitters, the epitome of pop culture. I'm your host, Jeff Hicks, and with me tonight is the one, the only, Dion Green.
Baby, boys and girls, children of all ages, and I can tell you tonight, for the first time ever on World Class Bullshitters, you will have a once-in-a-lifetime event, an apology from Dion Green to Esquire.com. I can't even get that out of my face all the way. Fuck those guys.
Yeah, don't even joke about that shit. I got a response coming for that dude. It ain't pretty. Up next is the last standing Samoan, Big Rig Nick Utam.
How's it going, everybody?
And finally, Kendo Slice.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, except for your sister, if you know what I mean.
Oh!
Wait, I don't have a sister.
Nor do I.
What are you doing?
Take it however you fucking will.
Okay, so folks, this is our final episode of 2018. It's the big show, and I don't mean Paul White. Tonight, we're going to be covering all the topics that came out this year. We're going to be talking about, some stuff we're looking forward to next year. We got a couple categories for awards, and we got some of your poll information to read on air. So it's going to be an awesome show. But first, let's give a shout out to our newest patron, Keegan Loslaben. So Keegan Loslaben, thank you very much for joining us over on Patreon. You're going to have a lot of fun. There's all kinds of exclusive content that you guys get, and I think you're going to love it. So guys, it's been a whole week, but yet we haven't had the chance to talk about it together. The Esquire article and the response. What do you think?
Your response I thought was very good. I'm excited for the other response.
I was gonna piss off at the picture he used. That was a little much. I was like, why are you using that picture? Why does it look like that?
Him?
Yeah.
I was like, I just used the Star Wars logo. What'd I do wrong?
No, him. His response to it was just like, the picture you used was really shitty. I was like, oh, you found this on Getty Images and you bought it for $10. You're gonna use this one. Whatever, man. What the fuck ever.
Do you really expect high artistic quality from that guy?
You know what? It's my bad to assume he can do his job correctly. That's my fault. So somebody who went to college in Colorado and is now writing for Esquire magazine. I thought he would at least have some brains in his head, but apparently he doesn't. So
no.
So I was
okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, man.
No, you go ahead.
I was just proud of there were a lot of WCBS fans that were responded to, because I know a bunch of people were tweeting at him, and a lot of them were just like, hey man, here you are again, not talking about exactly what the fuck you mentioned, just random generalizations again. So I was happy to see that. And then even more people were still tweeting at him. I was just like, man, this dude, like, you can see the little bit of regret in his responses, where it's like, I just want to be clear that if you have an issue with the movie, I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about the trolls. But they proved me right. I was like, bitch, shut up. Again, no examples, no fucking clarifications, didn't even address any of the shit that people said about your article. So I'm just like, yeah, this dude just got a little shined on.
Yeah, I was genuinely excited when I saw that he responded to us via Esquire magazine. I told my grandma about it. She goes, really? I said, yeah, grandma, the world's full of weird people, and for some reason they feel the need to talk about me because I dislike a movie, and they can't leave me alone. So it's funny. They want to talk shit about us, but it's like, you guys are fucking weird. Like, you people, you make up lies, then you get called out on it, and then you obsess over us because you got called out.
And then claim not to watch the video.
You clearly had to watch the fucking video. First off, you talk about Doomcock's voice, and secondly, you go on about the shit I talk about in the video. So the dude was caught in a lie.
Yeah. Well, just kind of like his first article, where it was just lies all the way through.
And fucking absolute omissions, which was what was hilarious, because a lot of people tweeted that at him, and he didn't even address it. He was just like, oh no, well, they proved me right. And I just love how he kept his response article all short. I'm just like, I love how Esquire's letting him do this shit too, because again, a lot of people were flat out said, hey, you omitted a lot of fucking shit, and they just let him have a response with, again, no fucking factual backing any of his claims. I'm just like, man, I bet Esquire's loving it. They're just like, hey, Matt, fucking cool it.
Well, I mean, they're probably getting a lot of clicks for it, so they're just like, oh, we can sell ads, and show there's an uptick in this, and we're gonna keep poking the bear and things like that. It's like, don't do that. Don't do that.
Well, either that or Daddy's on more like a board member or runs the office or something like that. That's another reason why he might be able to get away with it. Daddy, I made an article. Oh, good for you. Pats him on the head. We'll put it on.
Or he has knee pads in all of his jeans. Who knows?
There could be that.
No, but I am working on the response to his response. Like you said, Dion, his article's very, very short, and he just is backtracking. And again, this article I found from IO9, which if you're a patron, I uploaded the audio for you because I didn't have time to make a video. You guys know that they keep perpetuating this whole Chloe Marie Tran and Daisy Ridley were bullied off Twitter by terrible fans, but we know what happened, but they want to keep acting like, oh, these things never happen. So it'll be interesting to see. I do have to say, though, and this is a little bit of I'm not going to give that fucking teaser. I'm tired of people trying to swoop in and steal my shit. Wait till next week. There's something coming out on Wednesday because no one's going to watch a video on Christmas. But there's something coming out on Wednesday that's going to surprise you guys because one of our friends from the past is back. We always talk about our future Star Wars content. But no, we got a guy from the past who has reared his very ugly head. And I can't wait to talk about him right after Christmas. The other guys know who it is. I know, right? I feel like we're the NWO right now, and you're Scott Hall, Dion.
Goddamn right, I'm Scott Hall. Fuck yeah.
I'll be Hulk Hogan. Kendo's Kevin Nash, and Nick
Buff
He's Rick Rude.
Okay, I was going to say Eric Bischoff, but
No, that fits too. That fits too.
I'm fine with that. I like that guy. He's he's entertaining. It's all good.
Alti, thank you very much. We got our first super chat of the evening. You guys introduced me to this community. Always enjoy what you have to say. Merry Christmas. Well, Alti, Merry Christmas. Can't speak. Sorry. Merry Christmas to you, my friend, and thank you very much.
And I can't speak, Alti. Merry Christmas, you sexy bitch.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
For Mike
oh,
Tyson.
God. Mikey Tyson's back.
You have to sacrifice everything.
I'm going to step on his genitals. Oh, God, that guy.
WrestleMania 15, Hot Blake.
I will say this, though. Mike Tyson's on my list of celebrities I'd love to hang out with.
Oh, yeah, easily.
Absolutely. His stories would be fucking insane.
Oh,
yes. I would use channel money to follow his beard.
You wouldn't know if it's just a drug-induced memory or if it's real. It's just like I don't know what to think right now. I don't know what to think right now.
Would you care?
No,
not at all.
Can we have story time with Mike Tyson? Can we do that?
Guys,
oh yeah.
2019 is going to be a phenomenal year.
Say Adult Swim's already got that. It's called Mike Tyson's Mysteries.
Oh, is it really? Oh shit.
Well, we're going to join
Where
it for
was
season
my
4.
Coke?
Riv on Terrace, thank you very much. Nearly 7 months ago, I had an idea. The Fandom Menace wasn't even a thing, and I stumbled into you guys because of the quartering. Oh, cool. I've never heard that the quartering sent people in our direction, but I like the quartering, and he's had very nice stuff to say to us in private. So, cool. Thank you, Riv, and thank you, Jeremy. I had no clue.
Awesome.
I do like when people say, oh, I found you this way. It's like, okay, I did not know that. It's exciting. It's like, how did you find out about this, Jeff? Well, I read a book. There we go. Not exciting. So let's start talking about 2018. Guys, we talked about this on the High Council, so I'm going to save you the same speech because the High Council's kicking ass in terms of views. It's been a great year for us. We've had great growth. A year ago, we were at 7,000 and change. That would change quickly by New Year's to 10,000, and now we're at 77,000 essentially. So even with the YouTube purge, we've blown past that. So we've had a great week.
Yes, we have.
So we're not going to talk about that. Maybe at the end of the show, we'll cover something like that. But let's start out with our first award, guys. Let's do Movie of the Year. Let's not make these people wait. So we'll do this in this order. Dion, Kendo, then Nick. We'll switch it up. But Dion, Kendo, then Nick, and then myself. I'll go last. Name me your top 3 films of 2018.
Okay, well, my top 3 in no particular order. Obviously, which I mean, pretty sure everyone that listens to this show knows is probably not my number 1 is Infinity War. I'm not even gonna honey dick you guys and try to come up with some goddamn movie you didn't hear of for my number 1. No, it's Infinity War. I fucking love that movie. It hit me in the feels. I felt the goddamn sadness. I had tears welling in my eyes. It changed me as a man. So easily Infinity War. Another one, I fucking loved it. It was great. It stole the early show. Ready Player One. I fucking love that movie. I truly love Ready Player One. I had a great time watching that movie. All the references made my dick hard. And then for this one, this was a surprising entry for me. I thoroughly enjoyed the movie. I think it's super underrated. The action, the ending, I think, is arguably one of the best endings of the entire year. And it's even more funny because it stars my main man, Mark Wahlberg, Mile 22. I fucking love that movie. Like I said, the ending was great. It had my boy Hugo Johannes from The Raid in it. I love that goddamn movie. So I hope I didn't honey dick the fans. That's my top 3.
Your movie Mile 22 is going to be mentioned on another list later on tonight. So folks, be prepared.
Don't you dare, you son of a bitch.
Now, Dion, before I move over to Kendo, what was your biggest disappointment for this year in terms of movies?
Well, you know what? It's kind of a weird disappointment. I was happy that it failed. I was sad that it did. Was Solo. I particularly because I was one of the people that were shitting on it the absolute hardest. But all the problems it had, there was a young boy inside of me. Wait, that didn't sound right. There was.
Flag the tape.
Uh-oh.
Well, hey, at least didn't say it the other way around.
Yeah. Silver lining. The nostalgia in me wanted it to do well. I wanted Heidenreich to do a good job pretending to be Han Solo. But for it to fail as bad as it did, it made me happy because fuck Lucasfilm. But again, I love Han Solo as the character. So that really, it was bittersweet. That was probably the most bittersweet moment for me the entire fucking year.
All right, Kendo, you're up. What are your 3 favorite movies of the year, flanked by biggest disappointment of the year?
All right, so the Infinity War goes to Infinity War because how can it not be the best movie of the year? I've saw it twice in theaters, couldn't get enough, and as you know, since I've gotten a copy of it, I've watched it like once a week, sometimes twice. I'll be like, I got some time. Fuck it, I'm watching Infinity War again. I love the movie that much. It was everything I expected it to be more. I didn't cry at it because whatever. I'm not like that, but it was a good movie. It had everything you needed, and it was just epic. I cannot wait for the next one. My next movie goes to Ant-Man and the Wasp because it was everything I expected it to be. Not as good as the first one, but it was equally fun in a lot of ways. And, got to shout out to my future best friend of all time, Paul Rudd. And the other movie I got, because I did not get to see a whole lot of movies in theaters this year. I've been very busy, as you know. And so I'm going to give it to Deadpool 2. Because it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed the hell out of it. And it was just crazy. When I was looking at all the movies that have come out this year, I completely forgot it came out. But then because there was so much going on at that time with movies, I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. I did go see Deadpool 2. And honorable mention to Death Wish. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I did love Death Wish too.
We'll also be talking about that a little later on in the show.
That's fine. That's fine. I know it got shat on by the critics because of reasons, but it was a fun movie to watch.
Now, you brought up Deadpool 2. I won't be talking about it, but did you guys know that Once Upon a Deadpool hasn't been so kindly received?
Yes, I saw that the other day.
Do you have the numbers by chance?
I can pull those up for you, but right now I'm looking at the Rotten Tomatoes score. It's sitting at a 53% from the critics and a 52% from the audience.
Ooh.
So it's really not taken off. I was right, guys. People don't want PG-13 Deadpool. And then let's see what the box office for Once Upon a Deadpool is. Well, there's a problem. When you look up Once Upon a Deadpool's box office, it gives you Deadpool 2's box office, which is $738 million. Hold on. Here we go. Box Office Mojo. Once Upon a Deadpool has made, $4,775,856.
Damn.
Oh, geez.
But they're adding that to the domestic of the original Deadpool 2, so it's going to skew the numbers quite heavily.
Oh, okay. No wonder.
Yeah,
right.
there you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not buying into that. I've taken my stance. It's honestly, guys, if you want PG-13 Deadpool, all you're doing is sending a sign to Disney that you accept them taking away your R-rated superheroes. So don't do it, man. Nick, your top 3 and your biggest disappointment. Ken, did you give your biggest disappointment, right?
No, I did not.
Sorry. Okay.
Well, that's because I'm not proud of this content. I'm easy to forget.
You are.
My biggest disappointment is that I actually did not get to see a whole lot of movies, and I have not seen Ready Player One. Everybody, because I was, talking to people today, at work and whatnot, and I was talking about how I'm putting together my list for movies for tonight, and they're like, well, Ready Player One has to be on. I was like, I didn't see that. And that's my biggest disappointment, is that I just did not get to see a lot of movies this year, and Ready Player One being one of them, because I've heard nothing but great things. That's what I'll do. I'll do that over my Christmas break.
I love how Ready Player One's on Dion's list, even though he gave it shit the first time he saw it. He's like, "Oh, what is it going to be? Nostalgia the movie?" And it was great. It was a great movie.
It swayed me, baby. I have no problem admitting when I was wrong, and that shit, it hit me. They had the goddamn Iron Giant in that shit. Jesus.
Yeah, yeah, it was a wonderful movie.
Nick, what about you?
Elvis Yeager? That's bullshit. You liar. You liar. I knew you was a liar, Elvis.
All right, mine. In no particular order. Mission Impossible Fallout. Fucking love that movie. So much fun.
Good. That was good.
Infinity War, obviously, and Super Troopers 2.
Oh yeah,
I am extremely glad it came out. It took them this long to make it. Had they done it out right after the first one, it would have been shit. But man, I'm glad they took the time to make it. They refined it. They made it good, and it was wonderful. It was a great watch. Oh man,
yes, it was. Yes,
so much fun. So much fun. And my disappointment of the year is Hellfest. How do you fuck up a movie with that premise that was so, like, all you had to do was kill kids in original ways in a Halloween theme park? How the fuck do you fuck that up?
Damn.
They found a way.
Well, no, here's the thing, though. Rooster Teeth did a movie called Bloodfest, which is almost the same premise, and it's way the fuck more fun. And I wish people would go out and buy and watch that movie, because I watched it in a friend's house. So much fun, so much better kills, better ideas, an original concept in itself, and so much better, so much better.
Oh yeah, honorable mention to Frankenthug.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen.
Roadhead, so.
That's right, and Space Babes from Outer Space. That's it.
By the way, we just got a new patron. I guess he's listening, so let's give a shout out to our friend Brian Carden. Thank you very much.
Thanks, buddy.
Welcome.
All right, so let me give you my list for my top favorite movies as well as my biggest disappointments. So, in order, number 3 was Ready Player One. I wasn't that excited for it, but I saw it and I loved it. There we go. That's how it made the list. Mission Impossible, second favorite movie of the year. It goes without saying, it had a kick-ass ending. Henry Cavill did a damn fine job. Tom Cruise is somehow still a movie star in 2018 that I enjoy watching. So yay for him.
Go
and
figure.
I'll give Tom Cruise credit. Every time he dusts off Ethan Hunt, he tries to do it bigger and better. And you can't say that about a lot of characters. If you want to say Star Wars, it's same old shit. If you want to say James Bond, to a degree, you get same old shit for a while, especially with this Daniel Craig era. But with Mission Impossible, everyone's different, and they try to up their game each and every time. They have the perfect crew. I love Simon Pegg, Ving Rhames. Rebecca Ferguson was a good character too. And then Tom Cruise did a damn fine job. I'm not a Tom Cruise fan, but I have to give him credit in this role.
100%, yeah.
And then finally, obviously, it's Avengers Infinity War. No tears were brought to my eye, but I had goosebumps. I was excited. It was everything I wanted it to be. It was everything I needed it to be. Because, Dion, we've been on this 10-year journey. We've talked about every Marvel movie extensively. Mostly positive. Excuse me. Mostly positive. And it's been a lot of fun. And if Avengers Infinity War is how it all ended, and there was never an Endgame, and there was never another Marvel movie, you'd have the perfect decade of movies. Not a bad movie among the bunch. Yeah, Thor Ragnarok and Spider-Man Homecoming, I don't ever want to watch again, but they're not garbage. They have their benefits. They have their positive qualities. But Avengers Infinity War blew me away. I've watched it probably 4 times since I've owned the Blu-ray, but it's a lot of fun, and it's my top movie of the year. Now, my biggest disappointment was Halloween. I thought Halloween was going to be the greatest thing all year. I was so excited. I was like listening to the soundtrack, about the action figure. I was going to get the poster, all this shit. I was like, man, Halloween, this movie's going to be crazy. And it sucked. I was so disappointed with Halloween that I can't even describe it accurately in the next 30 seconds. We went, we saw it. I was enjoying it for a while. And then the ending happened. And then I just thought to myself, I didn't like that. And it took me a while to think about why I didn't like it. Much like The Force Awakens, the movie doesn't have much of a story. It relies on nostalgia and member berries. It's essentially The Force Awakens, but for horror movies. Now, here's the thing. They were both successful. They both got the wheels turning. Are we going to see a resurgence of Friday the 13th? Are we going to see a resurgence of Halloween 2? I don't know. But you could never follow up this Halloween movie with the Last Jedi equivalent of another Halloween movie. So we'll find out. We'll see. They probably will, because Michael Myers will be some distorted boogeyman without the mask. They'll take away his identity, and it'll be a shit movie. So let me read these super chats, and then we're going to talk about some shit movies, because there's a trailer that came out that I am desperate to talk to you guys about. So first off, Puerto Rican Jeremy, thank you very much. He says, for Dion, the gift of redemption, enjoy Deadly Equines. Dion, I'm bringing you a book about horses that eat people.
Oh, God.
Well, fuck. I don't want to watch this shit no more.
Our friend Mark C says, how is A Quiet Place not on everyone's list?
Listen, I know that everyone fucking came for that movie, and it was pretty good, okay? But listen, everyone, we get it. Emily Blunt and John Krasinski fuck every day. I fucking get it. They're okay when they're in movies together, and they're okay as a couple. But that doesn't mean that it was pretty good. There are a lot of moments where I'm just like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. But it's not that great of a fucking. Everyone needs to calm down.
I think it's
nut in your mouth. I don't fucking care. We get it. Emily Blunt's cool, and she's kind of attractive. I like that. Cool. Calm the fuck down.
I think we picked our movies based on like rewatchability. Like we can pop those in anytime and rewatch them all the time.
Yes, right.
You know, yeah, we can go high art. Yeah, we can go real high art. It's fun, but we don't want to because it's something we'll watch like maybe once a year, or maybe if it's on TV, we'll watch it. But the movies we picked are ones we've bought on Blu-ray or are going to buy and rewatch them forever.
Let's just be honest with the people, Nick. We picked 3 movies because we realized none of us had been to the theaters that much this year, and
I had a list of 5, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, I was gonna say I made it through 5.
Yeah, I did too, but I didn't have to put Black Panther and Ant-Man on a list of movies I saw that were my top 5 because I think I've seen 7 movies this year.
Oh God,
I rented a few ones too, so I mean I didn't go to the theater as often as
I only count theatrical releases.
Right.
That's just me, but I'm just saying at least for me personally, that's why it's a 3 list. Much like the games, I played 3 games. You know what I'm saying? Like of the best. Dude, that's not fair. I played more than 3 games. I only bought 3 games this year, but I've played about 7.
Gotcha.
Especially at Phil. Phil owns everything. Swinging Cod says
he doesn't own.
Swinging Cod says, just saw The Mule last week, ranks 3rd this year after Avengers Infinity War and Mission Impossible Fallout. Eastwood still understands what no current gen director grasps. Pacing is key.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Now, I want to see this movie so bad. I just haven't had a chance to get out.
It looks so good.
Yeah. Man, Clint Eastwood, man, when he dies, it's going to be heartbreaking, but he can still act. It's awesome.
The man's like in his 90s, still writing, directing, and acting. Like it's insane.
You can say that he's even gotten better at acting. It's fucking nuts.
Yeah, I was watching the Deadpool not too long ago. If we're doing a list of favorite movies we discovered this year, the Deadpool would be on my list because I had never seen it before.
That's a great movie.
Yeah, I had never seen it, and my God, did it blow me away. Dirty Harry kicks ass.
Fun. Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, the man is 88 years old, not 90. He's 88.
Barf, puke, whatever, man. 98, 88. You're old.
I just want to be accurate. That's it.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
and he could probably still beat the shit out of half the country.
That's probably true.
I don't know if I can say that shit. He is old and he is.
Dion, have you been to California lately?
I have.
Yeah, I know. With me.
And there are even some skinny Californians that can at least outrun his ass, tire him out, and go back and step on his old ass ankles. I love Clint Eastwood, but I would not threaten or endanger that national goddamn treasure.
I feel like we'd all protect Clint Eastwood if we could.
Yeah, we would.
Yeah, easily.
I gotta agree with everything you say, Clint, but goddamn it, I will die for you, sir.
007 Cloud makes a very valid point. How is Tales from the Hood 2 not a disappointment?
Well,
that's a good point.
Well, first of all, thanks for bringing it up again, buddy. We were trying to bury that memory.
You fucking asshole.
We were severely disappointed by that movie, but I think because we watched it together, it wasn't as. It would have been way worse for each of us if we had watched that individually. But since the 4 of us were sitting there together in the living room watching it, I think that helped.
Well, for me, the reason I wouldn't call it a disappointment is because it was just a straight up dumpster fire. It was literally the worst movie I've seen this year. There you go. If you want to hear us talk about that, Tales from the Hood 2 is the worst film I've seen. I didn't have the level of expectation that I did for Halloween. I was so gung ho.
Oh, dude, yeah.
I was like, man, this could beat Avengers. I was thinking that all year. I'm like, man, this could be the next big thing. Jamie Lee Curtis still looks great. Michael Myers' mask looks cool. I'm ready. I bought into it, and then it just didn't deliver.
Well,
and I left.
That's the way the horror genre has been for a while now. I mean, it's always like, there's like, oh, they'll keep things quiet, and all of a sudden like, oh, we're doing another one of these, and it's like, and then they start hitting social media and news outlets and everything really hard, and they start releasing stuff and all kinds of things, and you think, oh yeah, it's gonna be awesome, but every single fucking time they do it, it's always a disappointment. Never is it as good as the first one or better than it. It's not even on the same level. It's just like, wow, you did the same thing over again. Cool. Just kill the character and come up with fucking new ones.
Yeah, James Wan did all that shit with his Conjuring universe, and did James Wan also do Insidious?
Let me check. I don't know. I'll check right now.
While you do, I'll just make my point is if he is the same guy that did all of those movies, he has been like this generation's best horror director.
Oh yeah, he's done a lot of stuff. Let's see. He did the first one for sure.
So he did do the first one?
Yeah, he did direct the first one. Yeah,
okay.
He did direct the first one.
Yeah. James Wan is this generation's best horror director. He's this generation's Wes Craven or John Carpenter, whatever you want to call him. He is just that guy. He's able to create shit and do new things. Everything else is just a rehash. But Tales from the Hood, man, fuck that movie. Worst movie I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, piece of shit.
Yeah. Puerto Rican Jeremy has another message. Thank you very much, Puerto Rican Jeremy. I mean, no offense, Dion. It's evidence that you are right about horses. It's not fiction. It's the true story of deadly horse and man-eating horses. God bless.
Okay. I would never lie to you in the first place. So the fact that anyone doubted me is the biggest disappointment of 2018 for me. Because you should have never doubted me, America. Tried to tell you for years.
We had a $5 Canadian super chat that just says message retracted. So thank you, sir, whoever you were.
Well, yeah, it seems like James Wan did it's 1 and 2, and then the third one he didn't direct, and it was the shittiest one I've seen. So that tells you something.
Yeah, as long as he didn't create The Purge, we're still good, James Wan.
Yeah, I've actually watched all those movies now. It's weird. It's very strange. I've seen
all but the newest one in theaters, dude.
Yeah, I even saw the first Purge, and I was just like, this is crazy. The first one is horrible. It's such shit. But they get better after that, to me, anyways.
Yeah, Ethan Hawke should be the goddamn glaring red flag in anything nowadays. Ethan Hawke is just like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
I agree.
The Son was the part that I hated.
Oh god,
kids are bad nowadays. The goddamn kids piss me off.
Jeez.
Our buddy Mareth Dioline says, "Sup, just finished cooking for a Christmas party at work. A man named Mareth Dioline spewed lyrics that flooded the stream. He has lyrics for all. Yes, even Darth Maul. He's keen, lean music machine." I love this dude. I'm gonna miss the Mareth Dioline limericks over the Christmas break. It's gonna be like, because I'm only going live 2 more times this year, so it's gonna be really bizarre that we won't hear it for a while. So Mareth, I hope you write some new ones for 2019 and blow us away. Jacobite says Haunting of Hill House is in my top 3. Have you guys checked it out yet?
Yeah, I have not. Yeah, I watched it. It's good. It's oh my god. It's some episodes are just like really fucking long-winded. It's like, oh god, just get through it. Just get through it. It's not. I mean, for me, it's not as scary as everybody says it is because I've seen some shit. But you know, it was interesting. And it took me forever to realize that it's just it's also the same story of the same house in the movie, like, you know, The Haunting. I didn't realize those were the same thing at all. But it's a good show if you're into that whole ghost thing and the history of the house and everything. They do a really good job of that. I think the second to last episode of the third to last episode, they do a lot of one-ers, and it's just really interesting on how they did them. It's just utterly insane, man. Just like 30 and 40-minute shots of just one camera, no cuts. It's weird.
And then here's a good super chat. Is a nice segue. Power Blast says the new Men in Black looks quite yikes. I've been wanting to talk about this for the last 30 minutes, guys. I told you all to watch it for the show. What
Mhm.
the fuck is that?
Dude, I don't even know.
There's a lot of red flags in that one. I don't think it's as bad as the initial reaction. I watched it back two, 3 more times, and I mean I don't know if they're trying to make it like a Tom Clancy movie, but it's just like,
Yeah, it reads like that, doesn't it?
yeah, it's like, what are you going? What do you want this to be? Like, do you want this to be? I don't know. It's just. I mean, I'm happy there's another Men in Black movie, but it does not look like it's going to be a fucking hit and run. Like, getting rid of Will Smith may have been the goddamn problem. As much as that pisses me off to say.
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't seem fun, and there's very few aliens in it. It seems like they're doing this international thing, which I thought was cool, but it's just like, what's the point if you're just going to be, if you're doing that whole, fighting terrorist thing or whatever? Like, I don't get what you're doing.
Yeah, and then they're not wearing. There's parts where they're not wearing ties and shit, and then like a lot of the Men in Black jokes seem like they're more references than they are jokes within the universe. Like the fucking red button joke was forced as shit.
Yeah, it was.
They're like, hey, remember James Bond? That's what we want Chris Hemsworth to be. So we're gonna use this as an audition tape. It's like, no, make it Men in Black. What the fuck? God damn it.
You have that universe. Don't fuck it up. Like, it's like Spielberg. I think Spielberg did the first one, or did he just produce the first one?
I think he just produced it. It was
Did what?
The first Men in Black.
No, that's Barry Sonnenfeld. Spielberg's not involved with that.
Okay. Yeah, and I mean, just Chris Hemsworth. Yeah, basically, you're right, Dion. Being James Bond. That's what his role is right now.
Yeah, it's weird.
Shit. Somebody at work mentioned it to me. They're like, "Hey, did you see the new Men in Black trailer?" I was like, "No, I haven't." And they're like, "Oh yeah, it's got Liam Neeson in it." And I'm like, "Okay, that's good. It's got Chris Hemsworth in it. I can deal. It's got that Valkyrie lady from the Ragnarok. Okay, so you gotta check it out." So then I went and watched it, and I'm just like, "Huh, well, all right then."
Yeah,
and that's all it was, dude. It was just like, okay.
The music is what killed it for me. I was like, this is the fucking tone of Men in Black.
Yeah, you're using the song from 10 years ago. What's wrong with you?
I was just like, was it a Pitbull song or a Flo Rida song or something?
The one I saw had that Fergie London Bridge song.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I don't know people. I don't know new music.
Well, I just thought that you heard London Bridge and the first thing you thought of was fucking Pitbull. That's why I was like, what?
It all sounded like shit to me, so I assumed.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's all shitty music. So
I just love that you're calling Pitbull a bitch. That's my favorite. Like, especially, not only does this movie make me want to not go watch movies, but it means that Pitbull sounds like a bitch.
Well, can I just say that Fergie, did she sing the national anthem this year at the NBA game?
It was this All-Star. Yeah, this past All-Star game.
It's one of the best moments of the year.
It was fucking hilarious. Bursting in air.
Yeah. I've never been so in my life. You want to stop this government shutdown? You get Fergie to sing the national anthem. Everyone's gonna fucking get together. I can't be brought to the staunchest eye, and everyone will just make their differences go away in honor of Fergie's most beautiful. I can't fuck that song sucked. She was terrible. I don't even like Fergie's music, dude.
Jeez. No one likes that's the fucking problem. We all agree. That's the one thing this country can agree on. Fergie kind of sucks. And the fact that her best came out with one of the greatest memes of all time. Bursting in air. Like, what is happening?
I think she was a little drunk when she was singing that song.
Oh my god! Like who wakes up in the morning? They're just like, you know what needs to be sexy? The Star Spangled fucking Banner. I'm gonna make panties wet with this song. No, nobody does that. But Fergie's so fucking stupid. She practiced it. She was like, "Yep."
Oh yeah,
that's hot. That's hot. She was like Will Smith. That's hot. That's hot.
Yeah.
Bursting in air.
You know, she was sitting there thinking, I'm going to go out and I'm going to do it just like this, and everyone's going to talk about how it was one of the greatest anthems of all time. Yeah, no.
I mean, we're still talking about it, what, 7 months later?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
For all the wrong reasons.
The fact that we used it on the show is my favorite part of that song.
Oh, during the good old days of the podcast.
Jeez.
No, oh man, that was hilarious. But no, this Men in Black trailer, It just didn't do it, man.
Yeah,
Like
it seems like it's almost like a Mission Impossible, James Bond kind of like Tom Clancy thing with aliens sprinkled in there and government conspiracies. Also, it's like this is not how this is done. Like these people should watch at least the movies or the cartoons and pull from that. There's a lot of good stories there as well that they can pull from.
Yeah, it was just I don't know what they're trying to do.
Well, Grendel fan makes a great point. He says, "Doesn't the fact that they're intergalactic make them international?"
Yeah,
right. Exactly. People would assume that.
Yes.
Yeah, that was kind of national. The natural assumption that they were that's just one set of the MIB. No one was like, oh yeah, it's only in America, it's only in New York. Like, no, bitch. Like we all assumed they were across the entire fucking planet. So why it's international? It's like, who wrote this shit? The same motherfucker that did, I can't even think of a joke. That's how confused I am.
Well, I think these people that make these movies are just afraid to put the number 4. Call it Men in Black 4. Oh, yeah. I don't even know why it's called Men in Black anymore. Well, to be fair, what's her face? Linda Fiorentino was Agent L in the first movie.
Yeah, she was.
So anybody out there that wants to say, oh, they're complaining about it because it's got a black woman, fuck off. Nobody's bitching about her. It's the fact that the trailer looks retarded. Straight up.
Exactly.
It was a shitty trailer for a movie that doesn't need to exist. Men in Black is Will Smith's franchise. That's his greatest franchise.
Right.
It's not his best movie. That's fine. What other franchises has he been in? Has he carried?
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Well, that's the greatest show ever made. We're not going to be here to talk about that.
Then what they should have done is what they're missing with a lot of these these spinoffs or part 4s or reboots. Just pass the torch. Have him go on a mission with 2 new recruits and then die, and then they have to like figure out what's going on or something. Do something like that if you wouldn't want him in the whole movie. Do something like this.
Well, the thing is, Sony can't afford him in a whole movie. So they just do a painting of him and they go, oh yeah, here's the stuff of legends. It's the same problem as The Force Awakens and all these other movies. The characters are too self-aware of the other characters in the movie. Like they all know, oh, Luke Skywalker, you know him, the greatest. It's like, how the fuck do you know these things? This is how the audience is supposed to react, not the character in the movie. Oh, Agent J and his iconic. What the fuck are you going on about? You're in the movie. People around him aren't freaking out and saying, oh, did you know that he once told some guy to get his busted ass vehicle out of the way and put his hands on his head? No, like, where are these people at? They don't know these things. They're not. Essentially, these movies make very little sense.
Well, even then, if that's the case, like they're glorifying those 2 guys, shouldn't they glorify every other MIB agent who's gone through there and like died or had to demoralized or whatever? Like
what happened to A, B, C, and D, and all the others?
Exactly.
Yeah, Michael Jackson.
Exactly.
Well,
exactly.
One thing, fucking, I can be Agent M, but the other thing is when you drastically change the tone. Like the first one was so cool because I say this all the time, there were layers. So there's an important part of the first movie where Kay's like, we do not engage in public. The second one did this, and now this one is making it very clear. They're getting into fights and aliens in fucking public. They're riding flying motorcycles in front of people. They're getting into gunfights in fucking in the downtown London. Like you're changing the tone. So the MIB is supposed to be in black. They're in secret. That's their biggest, one of their biggest attributes. This movie goes in direct conflict with that. I mean, the trailer is action and gunfights, and I'm pulling out weapons out of the fucking spokes of the fucking car. It's like, it feels fucking weird. It feels like a goddamn TV show by goddamn Fox or some shit, where it's like, remember when the MIB were supposed to be secretive and they were planning shit, and that's what made it so interesting and different. This one, it's just like fucking, it
feels like Kingsman.
Mission Impossible. Yeah, it's like, what is this?
It's Kingsman of the Secret Service, Kingsman of the MIB. I don't dig the tone. Like you said, the Men in Black are supposed to be secretive. No one's supposed to know about them. These are the type of Men in Black agents that are just like, oh yeah, I'm with the Men in Black, and they're gonna like bang people on the beach and try to get laid.
Yes.
I work for the shadow government. It's like, that's not. They take your fucking fingerprints. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. And he's like, if everybody wants to look this way, and she grabs the neuralizer, let me do it. It's like, motherfucker, we're supposed to be secretive. As in, I ain't supposed to know that you're fucking here.
Well, even then,
know that you're here.
Even then, in the movie, they mentioned going off planet and and helping aliens and stuff like that. Why not do something like that?
Yes.
why not go off planet? Go, go light years outside the galaxy and help some other, I don't know, do something like that. Like something's coming towards our solar system. We must have, go stop it or some shit like that. Who the fuck
never
knows?
come back.
Because they couldn't afford the song Intergalactic Planetary. They could only fucking pay for Fergie's London Bridge. So they're like, we're going to have to stay on Earth. Beastie Boys.
And then low-hanging fruit. It's like, okay, get it? They're in London. We're going to do London bridges by a fucking American half-witted musician, quote unquote. It's like you guys couldn't come up with even if you were going to use popular music, you couldn't come up with anything better than fucking oh snap! How could man?
What's that? Hold on, isn't there a punk band who did a song about London?
Yeah,
that would be the Clash.
Thank you. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, use that song.
That song's too good for them.
Yeah, they probably couldn't afford that either.
This is Sony. There's a rumor Apple's going to buy them. So, I mean,
like, can we get the Clash? Nope. Ah, shit. What about the Beastie Boys? Nope.
God damn it.
What else? Who else has a song that we could use about space or London or something?
David Bowie.
Yeah. Dead. Well, get Fergie on the phone. You can have my song for $20. We'll take it.
Fucking London Bridges. God damn it. I'm just like, what? What is happening right now? What the fuck is this?
Because I got excited about a new Men in Black. I was like, oh, cool. The little bit I saw, I was like, okay, they're good. They're going along with it. They're not rebooting it. They're doing a whole, spin-off thing. I was like, all right, let's see what happens. And I'm fucking disappointed. I'm just like, it's bad. It's so bad.
Yeah, the potential meter went from like high to really low in the short span of that trailer.
Yeah.
Well, real quick, you guys, since we're talking about all this shitty music, for some reason I pulled up the list of the most popular songs of 2018. Would you like to hear just the number one?
Yes. I bet they're all terrible.
I don't
Despacito.
know. No, dude, you want to know something? I feel old as shit. I don't know a single song. I can take it back. I know one song because it's my mom's fucking ringtone. Other than that, I have no clue what any.
I bet it's Despacito was number one.
Despacito is not from this year, man.
It's not. I thought it was early 2018.
No, it's like 3 years ago, man.
Yeah, get with the 22nd century here, Dion.
Excuse me.
Yeah, Happy Gilmore just came out, bro. Shut up.
Yeah.
No, number one is a song called "God's Plan" by Drake.
Oh my god! Yeah, I know that.
I've heard of Drake, but I've never heard the song.
Yeah, I don't either. I just
don't watch the video. The video's longer than the damn song is.
I mean, it's no Despacito. Unless I play Despacito.
Don't. Number two is "One Kiss" by Calvin Harris and Dua Lipa. I don't know
any of that.
Yeah.
And then "Shotgun" by George Ezra.
Don't know any of that.
Yeah, the only song I know is "Havana," which is number 16 because it's my mom's ringtone. And I can't stand that goddamn song because I hear it every.
Well, I mean, it's one of those songs that like I like as well, but then they overplay the fuck out of it everywhere for everything. It's like, oh god.
I forgot you live in Hotlanta, where the rap stations are probably second to only New York.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm saying you probably know everyone. Fine, Ed Sheeran, number 6, perfect. I don't know any. Fuck music. I'm 30. I'm old. Fuck music.
Yeah. Ludacris lives down the street from me. Let me tell you.
Really? You live up the street from Luda?
No, he doesn't.
You know somebody believed you.
They're like,
if that was the case, I would be up at his gate all the time, be like, "Hey, can I borrow some brown sugar, buddy? I need a couple pounds of it. Do you have any?
Can you get him to sign me a copy of fried chicken and beer? That's all I ask."
Yeah, so when his short 12-year-old height ass comes running out to you and be like, "Yeah, sure," you're gonna be like, "Jesus, Luda, what the fuck?"
Roll out.
Yeah.
I love that album, Word of Mouth. I had that in
Word of Mouth, dude. Word of Mouth and Red Light District are amazing. I think
yes.
Red Light District had number one spot, which was the videos of almost an Austin Powers spoof. I fucking
and then Pippin' All Over the World was on Red Light
Oh,
District.
Pippin' All Over the World was good, dude. And then Area Codes is good. Yeah. He's got
2 miles
a bunch
out so everybody sees you.
That's from Will Smith.
Yeah, that was on Red Light District too.
Oh, I was like, that's in Summertime by Will Smith.
Yeah, that's a line, but the whole song, the whole Luda song is called 2 miles an hour.
Oh, I was saying, but yeah, anyway, it doesn't really matter. They're old songs. Yeah, we're old. Rectilene. Oh, sorry. Alpha Terranima says Rampage was a better monster movie than the Godzilla anime trilogy. Expected it to be dumb and fun turned out to be, expected to be dumb fun, and it turned out hype as fuck, while the latter was just meh. Did you guys see the Godzilla anime trilogy?
I saw part of the first one, mainly because the trailer on Netflix was fucking hilarious to me. Like because now that thing where you hover over and they play the fucking trailer, and the first trailer for it was just like, "Oh my god, Godzilla is here!" And I thought I laughed every time I saw that. So I watched,
like talking to a child.
That's how it sounded. Like it was this dude had this like kid-like complexion. So I watched like the first half of the first season, but after that I was just like, yeah, this is fucking terrible. Because it's in the future and shit. And this dude wants revenge on Godzilla, and it's just like, yeah, this is
how are you gonna get revenge on Godzilla?
God. Well, I mean, like that's one thing. That's one thing I hate about Netflix. Like, their descriptions of their trailers are fucking terrible. Like you really have to watch. You have to watch everything in order to figure out if it's really good or not. You can't go by the descriptions or the trailers because you can't tell. You can't tell.
Dion, that was one of your best moments of the year. Remember when you were making up fake Netflix descriptions on the show?
Oh yeah. I forgot about that shit.
Well, his descriptions are better than anything that they could come up with. Shit.
Hey Dion, can you come up with a trailer or a Netflix description for Star Trek Into Darkness?
Oh, gotcha. In a time where James T. Kirk wants to bang your daughter. In the same time where Benedict Khan kind of wants to bang you. In a world where Spock is banging Uhura. We have RoboCop wanting to blow your shit up. Star Trek. I'll buy that for $1 in the darkness.
Yes! Oh, I love it. Oh my god. We are the epitome of
somebody get that man a job at Netflix writing fucking descriptions.
I'll make a couple.
You're welcome, my Netflix.
Yeah.
Better than nailed it.
Straight off the top, motherfucker.
Now, Alpha Terranima, I didn't see Rampage. I didn't see Skyscraper either, but I own the cup.
Oh, I bought.
Yes, you do.
Rampage was surprisingly fun. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, Rampage is dumb as shit, but it is fun though. Like it's like it's by no means good. It's just like this is some dumb shit happening right now, but I'm just gonna sit here and watch it.
It is, and it's so fun. Like you got fucking Jeffrey Dean Morgan random with a shitty country accent. This thanks for slaving this cowboy. You're like, what? I'm like, are you guys gonna fuck? Are you trying to fuck the Rock, Jeffrey Dean Morgan? What the fuck? Go back to
like he was. It was weird. It was weird because he was being like Negan with a country accent the whole time with his cowboy boots and his like little fucking gun on the side. I was like, what are you doing right now?
You talking about Javier Bardem Morgan?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's who they're talking about.
And then they randomly survive a fucking giant plane crash. Then you have fucking The Rock is supposed to be a goddamn wildlife expert, and it's just like, what? Like, and then he's talking sign language to an ape. I'm just like, there is not a second of this, Dwayne, that I believe. I don't believe shit that you are trying to tell. There's no way in the fuck that you can spell Homo sapien, let alone explain that shit to me. And then on top of that shit, there's a comical scene where like, because the animals are crazy or whatever. So then he saves the ape, and then they go to fight like the alligator. And there's like this random like action pause with him and the ape. He's like, "You ready, George?" And he's just like breathing hard, and the ape starts doing the chest thing. And I'm just like, this is the shittiest computer screensaver I've ever seen in this fucking. Like, are they gonna say he's gonna go fight the alligator? It was so good.
Man, it was
so good.
Jeez.
Are you suggesting that The Rock cannot speak to gorillas?
He may look like one, but the motherfucker sure did not go to college to learn about him. I can promise you that shit.
No, he went to college to play football. Let's be honest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Our buddy
go ahead.
Okay. No, good.
It's just funny to me, but there was just one funny line where, of course, the goddamn wildlife expert gets into a fight with soldiers, and he's choking one of them out. He goes, "That's a big bicep. Shh, don't fight it. That's a big bicep."
Yeah, I remember.
And I was like, I love how self-aware The Rock is, but I'm just like, God damn it, Dwayne.
When he flexed his way out of the cast in the last Fast and Furious movie, my eyes rolled back so hard.
Well, yeah, because he goes, Dad's got to go to work or some shit, and I'm just like, really, dude, this is where we're at in your career.
Yeah, there's nobody that likes The Rock more than I do, but clearly, the older I get, the more I realize it was just as a wrestler. not as an actor.
Well, it sucks too because it's like he tries to out shitty line himself in every movie. Like it started with the whole Pecks of Love shit that he did for Journey to the Center of the Earth 2 or whatever it
I
was.
saw that in theaters. Oh my god.
You sick fuck. I feel so bad for you.
I actually liked it.
Oh my god.
And Joel made me go.
Of course. I should have guessed.
It was one of those movies.
God,
God.
Every movie he tries to do something crazier than that fucking 3D grape thrust with his fucking pecs. Oh.
The peck pop of love.
Oh god, Skyscraper was no Oscar winner either, man. Oh,
It was no Die Hard.
It was no, not even close. Not
It wanted
even
to be
close. That man, have you seen his shoulders? He couldn't even fit into a fucking vent. Okay, he couldn't even fit into a jet engine. All right, come on, let's be honest. Shit. Skyscraper was Skyscraper was just like it had the most minimal story ever, and even that was too stupid. I was like,
you mean if they tried to steal fucking Die Hard? Can you imagine that? Like if I was Bruce Willis, I'd be pissed. I'd be like, I would text The Rock and be like, "Yo, man, what the fuck?" The minute that trailer dropped, he just texts The Rock. He's like, "Hey, Rock, it's Bruce. What the fuck, man? What the fuck?" And
like if you wanted to be in Die Hard so bad, just write a better one than Part 5, and both of you be in it.
You could have just been in Part 5, Rock, and just saved the fucking movie. But no, you got to do fucking Skyscraper with your what's her name? Was his wife in Skyscraper? Fucking
not Gina Carano. What's her face from Watchmen, right?
What's Nev? Wait, was it Nev Campbell?
Nev Campbell. I'm thinking of Earthquake. What was the Rock's movie? The natural disaster one.
Not 2012. It was
San Andreas.
Yes, the girl who thought of San Andreas. Yeah, his wife was the lady from Watchmen. I'm getting them confused now.
Okay, all right.
Well,
all right, yeah.
Which lady from Watchmen? Talking about Silk Spectre?
Yeah, the first Silk Spectre. What's her fucking name? Oh God, Carla Gugino. That's her name.
Because the chick that played Silk Spectre's daughter was in fucking Rampage.
Oh Jesus, Maylin
Ackerman. Yes, she was.
She's the one that gets eaten by fucking the ape.
Yes, she is.
What the fuck, Rock? What the fuck?
He's going to the family. He's going to the family, damn it.
He's going through all the white women in Hollywood.
Wait a second.
They all are connected.
And the comedian was in Rampage as well, right?
Oh, shit, he was. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
2018 was The Rock versus The Watchmen.
Oh, my God.
The Rock is Richard Donner now. Everything has a Rock.
Oh my God, we cracked the code. We cracked the fucking code.
God damn it. What is happening to Hollywood? The Rock's truly taking over.
Well, now we keep talking about Die Hard, and there is a thing that came out today. I'm going to save this for after hours. It's 50 examples why Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Oh shit!
It's from your website, No Film School, that you love so much, Nick.
Okay, yeah.
So we're gonna talk about that.
They're usually like they're like 98% with good articles, except for that one article that happened that one day.
Oh, their Bechdel test one. I'm still working on a video for that. Fuck that.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, what do you do? Well, like also to their defense, they mostly copy videos and then write an article about the videos. So, yeah.
That's okay, Nick. You don't have to shill for No Film School. You can still go to film school.
I mean, I really have to, but you know what? That's here nor there.
Reptiline, I have many more limericks to tell. My words put all under my spell. But have no fear. I'll give you a beer, and you can serve Doomcock as well. Thank you. I'll share a beer with Doomcock. For those out there, I was supposed to appear on Doomcock's show last night, but I got really, really tired, and I went to bed at like 9:30 at night, and I woke up at 7, so I really needed to rest.
Yeah, man. You know, it's been a very busy year for all of us, so I mean, we understand it.
Brandon Moy says, to a great 2018 and an even better 2019. Here. Thank you, Brandon Moy. Power Blast says, I hate when new entries shit over established lore. And that's in terms of Men in Black. We do too, man. That is why we get mad at Star Wars and these other things. Not because we're crotchety old men ranging from 29 to 35. We're just pissed off when you take stuff we love and you don't respect it.
Yep. Just don't do it.
Grindle fan 84, thank you very much. The Men in Black trailer left me confused, but the Hellboy trailer left me slack-jawed at how awful the film looks and thinking the trailer was a joke. Now, have you guys watched the Hellboy trailer yet?
Nope. Yeah.
Tell me about it, because I haven't had a chance.
God, it's not good. It's not good at all. Man,
how bad does David Harbour look compared to our friend?
He looked okay. Like Ron Perlman, you know, like it seemed like Ron Perlman fit into the role really well. It looks like this guy's wearing like a silicone like mask. They didn't exactly mold to his face really well. Like there are chunks on his face that they just kind of taped on and just left there, and it doesn't move with his mouth really well. Like it's really bad. It's really bad, and I think they used the same font for the trailer, like the Hellboy thing. It's just strange to me. It's just like what, and I think he's also in London as well, so that's weird. I don't know. I guess everything's happening in London now. Don't know why. So it's just odd. I didn't like it. I'm not gonna go watch it. It just seems it seems like almost a parody of itself. So I'm not doing that.
Kendo, did you see the trailer?
I did not.
All right, and neither did Dion. Grendel fan 84, you know I'm not the world's biggest Hellboy fan. I like the first movie. I don't like Golden Army. I understand this isn't Benicio del Toro because he's not involved. I'm thinking of Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I know it's not him. Hey, I caught myself mid Benicio. I was like, Del Toro, because I don't know any other Benicios. Let's be honest. Do you? No, you don't. So I got that taken care of. No, but it's not the original crew. It's a reboot, essentially.
Well, I did see the trailer. I had to watch it like 5 times. It was weird because they were talking about how it was supposed to be all dark and shit and adult, and the trailer's making it like a fucking comedy. And then again, I keep saying this shit. You know, certain actors and actresses are fucking red flags. The fact that Mila Jovovich is in it is a huge fucking red flag.
Oh yeah, she's in it too.
I'm like, what the? Don't do that. Don't. It's bad enough. What's his name? You know, listen, Ron Perlman was a perfect casting. You know, that I don't think we're never going back, and that sucks. But he does not look great as Hellboy. And then it's just like you said, they're in fucking London. What's with fucking London in 2019, guys? I don't know what the fuck's going on. And then Mila fucking Jovovich, she has made no good choices in like 5 years, and she's gonna fuck this up for the rest of us. Okay, that is a goddamn red herring. She's what the fuck?
Wait, a red herring meaning like she's like a fake person that you suspect of a crime and Clue?
Yes. She's murdering franchises with the bitch from the bathroom.
Fair enough.
Oh god, yeah, because like I mean, she just shows up. Like I don't know if she's a creature or whatever she is, but like it's just her in like a dark dress. Is what I've seen in the trailer so far. So I don't know what to think. I really don't. 007 Cloud says MIB Diversity 2018. I don't know.
Well, that's not the problem. I mean, that's not the problem at all. It's just that it's just the fucking tone is so off. It's not.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get a whole diversity thing in the trailer at all. Like that, I didn't get that ever in the trailer. It's just it just looks like it's a bad movie, honestly. So.
Yeah, it looks closer to MIB2 than 3 or 1.
Oh god, dude, we don't talk about MIB2, Dion. We don't talk about it.
I mean, they even had to show the worms again. Like, god damn it! Like, we get it.
God, that's why they made 3, and 3 was awesome. 3 was awesome.
3 was great. It was a surprise, especially the ending at the rocket launch.
Oh, yeah. Dude! Oh man,
itching the feels.
Yeah, I know.
It
and I loved the time travel where he had to jump off the Empire State Building or the Chrysler Building?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Because he had to pick up enough speed. Mostly anything with time travel, I'm on board with. Some things are just you can't fix it. Sorry.
And then I love the indication. And the indication for time travel was that he was obsessed with chocolate milk. That was great.
Wasn't it the Flight of the Conchords guy?
Yeah, it was. It was.
Yep.
Whatever happened, I don't care what happened to him. Let's move on.
They abandoned him.
Carlton Bach says, as for the national anthem, hire the nearest choir, spend a fraction of what you did or would on a celeb who doesn't even want to be there. Profit, no butchery.
Agreed.
Bursting in
The best one was the hip hop version.
Yeah, the banner. Yeah.
I remember that.
That one was great. The remix.
Dion, we are gonna drink and we're gonna watch that for about 20 minutes straight.
Yes, absolutely.
D2's gonna come out of his room saluting the television.
Yeah.
What's going on?
It's gonna be the most
like,
patriotic house in the universe.
Good night, Uncle Jeff. Bursting in
I'm gonna teach him how to sing that song when I'm up there next week.
Yeah. And then show him the Christina Aguilera one where she butchered the lyrics really hard.
In her defense, she was drunk as fuck when she did that.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, props to you for getting shit faced and still going out and trying to do your goddamn job.
Yeah. Instead of the banner was still there, it was, and the plane was still there or something like that.
Oh
They
my
like
God.
really got it wrong. You got to go back and watch.
Oh my God. She was shit faced.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not as funny as, what was it, the Orange Bowl in like 05 when it was Ashley Simpson? They just fucking booed her off the stage.
Oh my God. She's a dead. Oh my God. She's a brainless twit as well. Fuck, man.
She got
Brainless twit. That's a new insult on this channel.
I was gonna say she got busted Milli Vanilli style on Saturday Night Live, and then blamed it on acid reflux.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Her lip syncing got blamed on acid reflux. Yep.
Yeah.
Because somebody with acid reflux like forgot to fucking turn the correct tape on.
Yeah.
Yeah. They played. Listen, that's what's so goddamn funny about that is because you got a reminder that's your song. The fact that not only were you gonna lip sync, but it was the wrong song and you didn't recognize it when the fucking song started
And immediately changed things up. All right, I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna sing my number 1 hit. Number 2 hit starts playing. Oh shit, what do? I don't know the words to my own song. I don't recognize my own music. Who am I?
Jeez, yeah, that was. Oh, yeah, and I think she's cleaning a bathroom in Dunkin' Donuts in New Jersey somewhere.
Yeah, she's working at Pawtucket.
Okay, Google. Ashley Simpson net worth.
Ooh, I'm gonna shoot for $8 million.
I'm gonna say $150 and a Starbucks gift card.
Okay, what were yours again, Nick and Kendo?
I said $8 million.
Mine's $350.
$11 million.
$11 million. Shit.
Can you guess what Jessica Simpson's worth?
Oh God, probably like 45 million.
Yeah, like 20 million. Little double.
Jessica Simpson, in 2016, she sold a majority stake in her booming lifestyles brand, the Jessica Simpson Collection, which Forbes reportedly was then bringing in $1 billion.
Jesus.
What
the fuck? She is worth $170 million currently.
Damn.
Oh my God.
And Nick Lachey still has to pay alimony.
Shit.
Yeah, Nick Lachey's got a measly $20 million.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's real tough having $20 million.
Yeah, it's all that 98 degrees residuals.
What residuals? Have you heard any of those songs lately?
I never listened to them anyway.
Like 12 years? I haven't. None of those songs are getting used for any trailers at all, ever.
Hey, they were discount bin Backstreet Boys. Don't hate on them too hard.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So is LFO, and one of those guys died recently.
Yeah, I know. Somebody
What?
scored big points on the Deadpool on him.
Yeah, one of the LFO guys died recently. No joke.
I did. Holy shit!
Yeah.
I did not know.
You really
that.
like them?
No.
But
They
I was
weren't.
like-
Okay. If 90 Degrees is like the the bargain basement boy band, LFO was like the Big Lots or Goodwill like boy band. They were fucking terrible. They were hilarious.
They had one hit.
Damn.
I don't even know what the one hit would be.
What was the hit?
That
What was
Summertime Girls song about.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
New Kids on the Block had a bunch of
was in the
hits.
video, like, dancing around in slow motion. That's about it.
Yeah.
Chinese food makes me sick.
Oh, fuck
Yeah.
you.
Have you
No
ever
more
heard the
Chinese
Eminem
food for
parody of
him.
it?
Oh God.
Yes,
No, I
the
haven't.
Eminem parody was hilarious.
Yeah, I'm not going to sing it on air because I don't want to get the channel removed from YouTube. But the Eminem parody is the best.
Mhm.
Oh, God. Yeah, those guys were a fucking joke.
Now let's see. You know what? Now is the perfect time to, I'm going to read these two, and then we're going to start talking about another list of the best of the year. So Juan Del Diablo says, best song of 2018 is Dance Macabre by Ghost.
Ooh.
Oh, I disagree, and I love Ghost.
Ouch.
Oh, Kendo. Do you
What?
think the best song from Ghost was in 2018?
Oh shit. It wasn't. They only put out the one album. Oh fuck. I'd have to. I wasn't really big on that new album. It was all right, but
So maybe this was not a bad fucking choice for them in 2018 then, eh?
no, because Dance Macabre's way too fucking pop sounding.
That's why it's popular.
I was gonna say I get why they changed because of the shtick of the band, because the way they do things, but I don't know. They had some other songs on that album were way better than Dance Macabre.
Well, here's a great piece of information. Do you remember that show, All That from the 90s?
Yep.
Yeah, I
Oh,
never
yeah.
watched it because I thought it was
Man,
dumb.
what,
But
before she went fucking crazy?
Well, do you remember Vital Information with Lori Beth Dinberg?
Yeah.
Vaguely.
We have our own variety, or our own version of that from the Grand Inquisitor. Booby trap spelled backwards is party boob. Carry on.
Keep them coming, man. Keep them coming.
I never
Best
knew.
type of boob.
Yeah, party boob. Dude,
Party boob!
if we ever go swimming, that is going to be my new thing. I scream in the air as I dive into the pool. Party boob! Splash. The people were like, "What happened to the channel? Where's Jeff? Jeff died. His last words were party boob."
yeah.
You know what? The way he lived, screaming party boob.
That's a hell of a way to go out, though.
You gotta go with a smile. I say go with screaming party boob.
We'll put it on your tombstone. Jeffix, party boob.
Hey, can we get a hashtag party boob trend going right now?
Hell yeah.
Party boob.
Party boob!
God,
Tweeted
not
at Katy
leaving
Perry. Just tweeted at Katy Perry. Why people keep tweeting me hashtag party boob?
Dude, we should put that on a rap album with a Queefna,
Yes.
Liam Neeson's
Yeah.
new son, and party boob.
Yes.
We're making an album. We've had people ask us if we need music. We're doing it as a joke.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're not doing this. This isn't like a serious attempt for us to break into the music industry
No,
by
it
any
isn't.
means.
But when we
Watch
win that
me.
Grammy anyway, boys and girls, it's gonna be
Yeah.
nasty.
Oh, I
Yeah,
can't
that's-
wait to make my
Dude,
acceptance
if that was the case, I would shit myself.
Oh,
I'd be
we're
like,
gonna
awards
make
are
it,
a
guys.
joke. This is stupid. We did this for a laugh. Thanks for giving us a bunch of money, you idiots. Peace.
No, we'll take it seriously like Clint Howard took the MTV Lifetime Achievement Award.
Oh, or like when Michael Jackson got an award for something or another, and they referred to him as the Entertainer of the Century, and he actually thought he was getting an award for Entertainer of the Century. That's great too. If you ever seen that acceptance, go watch that because he legit thought that because they were like giving him some kind of like lifetime achievement award or something along those lines, and she's like, they could say he's the Entertainer of the Century, Michael Jackson. He comes out and goes, "Thanks for the award for Entertainer of the Century." It's like, oh, that's not what the award. Never mind.
It was for feeding children in Mississippi, Michael. Oh,
Yeah, it's like you're a nut bag, but we'll let it go.
Okay, Dion. We're not
Yes.
going to start with you. We're going to start with Nick. We're
So-
doing games of the year, top 3 games. So, what were your 3 favorite games of this year?
I didn't play anything, man. I really didn't play anything.
Okay. Well, if you didn't play anything new, it's no big deal. We can pass it on, man.
Yeah, just pass it on, man. Yeah, because I haven't played anything new. Honestly, I really haven't.
All right, Kendo.
I didn't play a whole lot, but I played enough to where I could at least make a three people or 3 game list. I'm going to go with South Park Fractured Butthole. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that game a lot. Let's see. The Pokemon Let's Go game was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. It was great having the remaster of the original ones from the Game Boy. And what little bit of Smash Brothers I've actually gotten to enjoy. Smash Brothers easily makes the list because I've been looking forward to it. I know you were looking forward to it. It's such a great game, and I've only gotten to play it a couple of minutes, but I was like, yes, I can't believe it's Smash Brothers. So those 3.
Dion.
I think I'd have to go with God of War. I fucking thoroughly enjoy playing that game. Good fucking time. Obviously, Red Dead. That shit is just it's the tits. And then Spider-Man. I fucking had so much. I continuously have so much fun with that game. I mean, it's right now arguably one of the best years overall for gaming. But I mean, if people forgot about God of War, bitch, that shit stole the summer.
Well, this is what the fans are saying about. I'll give my list and then we'll talk about the fans. So, in order, my 3 favorite games of the year are Red Dead 2, Smash Brothers, and Spider-Man. Spider-Man is the best Spider-Man game ever, best superhero game ever. And Dion, did you download the new costume today?
Nope, not yet, because I heard that there were a lot of issues with the network. So I was waiting I was going to do it tomorrow once everyone got their shit done, and then I was going to get it done, download it.
Well, did you see how great it looks?
I saw the pictures, and I wanted it immediately when I fucking saw it. I was like, you know what, Insomniac? I tip my fucking hat to you, sir, because you guys listen, especially after being assholes on Twitter for a little bit. Dude, I was like, you know what? I'm a fan again. That was an A+ move.
Well, I'm going to show you guys real quick an image. I took a couple screenshots of the game. and I put them on my Facebook. So if you're my Facebook friend, you saw these. But I was like, man, this game looks so amazing. It's weird that the gameplay, when you wear the Sam Raimi suit, actually looks as good as the fucking movie.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you can see every little piece of texture, every little detail, the way the light bounces off the webbing. It's incredible. It's, like I said, it's the best looking representation of the Sam Raimi Spider-Man costume. And the thing is, for clarity, it's based on the second movie, not the third. How can you tell? Look at the hands, because the hands have webs on them. In the movie, there are no webs on his palm in Spider-Man 1. So there you go. There's a little bit of insider information.
Boom.
That's how you can tell the difference. But here you guys go. I mean, this to me just looked incredible. Hold on. Let me share this with the chat out there.
Because of course there was an article that came out where they were like, oh, people got the costume from the worst Spider-Man franchise. I was like, fuck you, dude.
Shit, it's the only Spider-Man franchise that made it past 2 movies.
The Amazing Spider-Man's costumes in that? The worst franchise?
Right?
But yeah, I mean, look at that. That looks amazing.
It does, man. It does look like it's from the Raimi Spider-Man movies. I mean, it looks exactly like the poster. It's insane.
And the cool part is, too, in the game, his eyes like transition. They change shape to emote, even though I don't like that feature. They don't do that on this one, and they put the web shooters back inside the glove. So I restarted a game on the hardest difficulty just to use this suit. So
nice.
I'm over the moon. I could play that game all night. I'm not going to, but I could. So let's see what the fans have said about Game of the Year. So with an overwhelming, okay, not that overwhelming, but 37% of the vote went to Red Dead Redemption 2. We had over 100 votes, so that was awesome. And then number 2, actually tied Smash Brothers and Spider-Man at 20%, and then 23% for other. And not many people left the comment for other, so I don't really know what they said. So if you guys...
Well, there's like someone mentioned in the chat, but A Way Out was a fucking fantastic goddamn game. That was spring, I believe. That game was fucking. It was a 2-player game. You're in prison. It was dope. That game was. That's definitely would be an honorable mention. That game was fucking beautiful. I love that game.
I forgot to mention on our best films of the year list, we had 2% for Black Panther, 8% for Solo, 16% for Mission Impossible, and a whopping 74% for Infinity War. So we know what our audience enjoys.
Yeah,
but a bunch of racists out there not voting for Black Panther.
All right. African American Panther is preferred nomenclature, sir.
It's true story.
Well, it used to be Colored Panther, so we've come a long way.
Colored Panther.
Yeah. All I know is I'm not allowed to wear Black Panther shirts.
Yeah, it's racially insensitive.
Okay. Whatever, man.
Let's see. Lokio7, thank you very much. Are all of The Rock's movies perfect? Hell no. But if The Rock wiped his ass with the Constitution, I would be like, what did the Constitution do to The Rock?
Clearly, the Constitution was being a jabroni.
Yeah. Deserve to hate. We'll smack down later on it.
Yeah.
Constitution, know your role. And you can just figure out.
I'm going to amend your ass.
Yeah. Ratify this, jabroni. Throws it over the bridge. You take that to hell with you.
Hey, I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for the Spy Hunter movie to happen. Okay.
I have bad news, Nick.
What?
2002 has come and gone many times over. It's never happening.
God damn it.
Yeah. You're just gonna have to learn to live with it and move on.
I don't know if I can do that.
Think about
you're gonna have to try. That's right. Porkins didn't. You can.
Porkins is dead.
Yes, many times over.
Well, poor Porkins. How you going to have 2 franchises?
I meant to type in Spy Hunter movie, and I accidentally typed in Soy Hunter. So I think I should make that a shirt to sell. Soy Hunter. It was funny. We were cleaning out one of our rooms the other day, and I found the original Spy Hunter instruction manual for the NES.
Oh my god!
Jesus. Nice.
I know, right? It was my dad's back in the day, but this thing has seen better days. It's funny. Inside of it, they clearly took pictures off of a television screen for the manual. You can see the fucking resolution lines.
That's awesome.
I love it. Yeah. So there's no Spy Hunter movie coming out, dude. The last news came out in 2008. Paul W.S. Anderson left.
Yeah, that's been 10 years. I think we can go ahead and declare that dead.
Of course, Paul W.S. Anderson was the one they were thinking about to direct that fucking movie.
You know, this is old. On the poster, The Rock had hair.
Oh man.
Let's see. Opinionated Junkie says Hellboy likely going to bomb. It needs to be pushed.
I don't know. I mean, we'll see. I mean, I'm not going to go out of my way to see it. I'll watch it probably eventually, but it doesn't look.
I'll go see it, but yeah, it doesn't. Fucking Mila Jovovich is always the #1 indicator that shit ain't gonna go the way you think.
So if Mila Jovovich and Ethan Hawke are in a movie, just don't watch it ever.
Just wait till it's in Redbox.
That's $1 too much.
Oh fuck.
Admiral Tiberius, thank you very much. Current Hollywood really sucks, so I'll watch these old war movies I ordered off Amazon. They weren't worried about offending anyone.
Nope. Yes, watch those.
And then Biotechnus, cool name, says, are the bullshitters going to support exclusive games? Like, you mean console exclusives, or is that like a company called Exclusive Games? Because if I own a console and I like the game, I'm going to buy it. I don't really care. Like, I don't make a stance, multiplats only. Like, half the multiplats suck ass.
Yeah, I was going to say, I buy every Gears of War game that comes out, so there you go. I unfortunately have bought the last few Halo games that have come out, so there you go. Yeah, it's been rough.
I know, man. And I buy whatever I want to play, so
yeah.
I need to get Uncharted 4 or whatever it's called.
Yeah, I need to look into those games.
Yeah. So I own a Switch, so there you go. I support exclusive games if that's what you're getting at.
Yeah, I don't think I bought a Red Dead's the only multiplat I bought this year of the 3 games I bought this year.
Yeah. I was gonna say I haven't even gotten that one yet.
No, neither have I. I might get it eventually.
Good, but it's a time hole.
I was gonna say I just haven't had the free time because I know it's a time hole from the first Red Dead, but it's like at no point have I been able to say, okay, I can at least sit down and dedicate X number of hours a day to this game because I know I'm gonna want to, but I just cannot right now. In a couple weeks, yes, but right now, no.
Yeah, agreed.
So, what else do we got to talk about this evening? Well, let's talk about something awesome. Let's have a good laugh. You guys ready for a good laugh?
Yes.
Of course.
So throughout the year, we cover movies, we cover TV shows, we cover video games now, apparently because that's what's cool with the kids. But we also love to cover dumpster fires. We also love to cover failures. So these are the 12 biggest flops of 2018.
Oh, boy. Here you go.
Now, if you look closely at this image, gentlemen, it is Mindy Kaling, Helen Mirren, Melissa McCarthy, and Chewbacca.
Oh my god!
Don't you put that shit on Chewbacca? Don't you put that shit on Chewbacca?
Yeah, don't fucking blame Chewie.
He was a victim of circumstance. Goddammit.
Yeah, he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. That's all.
He was a prisoner. Goddammit, quite literally and figuratively in this whole.
I have nothing but sympathy when I look at that big furry bastard. I'm just like, oh, Chewie, what have they done to you?
If only you could speak English.
Yeah. So let's look at the top 12 biggest flops of 2018. So first off, The Nutcracker in the Four Realms. That's a Disney film. The Disney film. Yes. Jeez. So the production budget was $132,900,000. Worldwide gross $140,357,000.
Losing some money there.
Damn. The all-star cast included Helen Mirren, Keira Knightley, and Morgan Freeman. It flopped hard. Robin Hood, Dion's favorite movie of the year.
Hey man, I like Terry Big T Edgerton.
T.T. Edgerton.
Mm-hmm. And he got trained to shoot arrows by Ray Charles. That's awesome.
How did he know where the target was at?
He heard it. He heard the target. He could smell the mile away.
He could smell where the target was at.
He's black there. It's over there.
Robin Hood had a reported budget of $99 million. Worldwide box office, $65 million.
Oh, God damn. I gotta go see that movie. I gotta save this budget. I'm gonna go see it 39 more times.
Out of theaters, buddy.
I'll find a way, God damn it.
Yeah, not legally. You can do,
buddy.
Why don't you call up Guy Ritchie and say, Guy, can I send you a check for 50 bones?
No. Remember when you used to make get him on the phone, just be like, listen, cut the shit, Make Sherlock Holmes 3. Just go ahead and fucking do it. Everybody wants it.
This is what happens when you marry Madonna.
Yeah, he was doing fine. He had Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. He had Snatch, and then he married Madonna and made that fucking Swept Away movie or whatever it was, where they were on the beach, and that was it.
I watched that in college. It was terrible.
Why?
It was when Dustin lived with me.
There's your answer.
Of course he wanted to watch it. I love Madonna and Swept Away. Just that old looking upper thigh area just really does my brain.
Here we go, guys. A Wrinkle in Time.
There we go.
Oh,
Reported budget $103 million. Worldwide gross $132 million.
Yeah.
Damn.
It lost money.
Here's the blurb. Fans really wanted A Wrinkle in Time to connect as it's marketed as the first woman of color that had directed a movie with a budget over $100 million. Sadly, Ava DuVernay's adaptation of a 1962 sci-fi novel of the same name didn't wow critics or audiences, especially not internationally. Boo-hoo.
It's because they were all racist and they hate women. God damn
Yes,
it.
the world is all racist towards your movie.
The people of Greece hate black people. That's what what's his name? Brie Larson's thinking right now.
I totally read that the other day in a magazine.
Really?
So that is
She
true.
knows
Well,
Full of
you know, a lot of Greece probably is not a fan of black folk. Probably not. Greece is kind of fucked up right now.
Oh, God.
Poor Greece. Poor Greece.
I don't think they
Literally,
can afford to hate
have-
anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're still paying up in
Don't you
2004
tell me what I
Olympics over
can't
there.
afford.
Country's going
I'm
broke.
pleased
We
for
need to get more
Thomas.
tourism. Okay, we'll advertise tourism everywhere. Everywhere. Well, not Africa, but everywhere else, we will advertise tourism.
Listen.
money.
Go ahead and make weed and prostitution legal there. People will come in droves and boatloads. It's it'll just happen.
I don't know, man. Poor Greece. I feel bad. I feel bad for Greece.
Why
Fine,
don't you take
fine.
that
You take a
$50
vacation, you take a pile of money, and you go have fun there. Then, okay?
Yeah, take the $50 you were going to send to Guy Ritchie and send it to Greece.
Here, pay off those Olympics from fucking 14 years ago, you motherfucker bastards. God, I'm so sorry.
Just license Euro shops all around the country, and we'll help you because I will at least go there twice a week.
All right. Hotel Artemis, number 4, $15 million budget, worldwide gross of $12 million.
I wanted to see that. I really wanted to see that. I just didn't have the time.
I didn't want to see it
once.
because I've already seen that movie twice. It was called John Wick. Because Hotel Artemis was just John Wick, but it's a chick and a doctor. That's all it was.
I wanted that movie to do well, though. I really did. It looked cool.
Well, here's something that didn't do well. The Happy Time Murders. Production budget, $40 million. Worldwide gross, $27 million.
I watched that, and I know I didn't do well. It didn't know what it wanted to be at all. Ever.
Well, you mean puppets saying fuck isn't something you should base an entire fucking movie on?
Yes.
No. The Darkest Minds, the X-Men ripoff. Budget of $34 million. Worldwide gross, $41 million.
Dude, that movie looks fucking terrible.
Oh, I know. Believe me.
I didn't even know about that one at all.
And that's the problem,
looked
Nick.
bad. It was another young adult movie.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Those YA novels. Here we go. Death Wish. Budget of $30 million. Worldwide gross, $48 million.
It was actually
Yeah.
good.
I know it was good, but like the critics came out slaying it right
God,
away.
no,
They're like,
yeah,
"Oh,
because
it's just the stupid brainless action movie.
God,
Well, brainless
yeah,
action movies are great.
The media went after it hard, and I was just like, it doesn't make sense. What are you doing?
Yeah, that's the reason why that one suffered is because everyone in the media was against it.
Didn't make sense, man. Didn't make sense.
Here we go. Number 8, Action Point. Budget of $19 million. Worldwide gross, $5 million.
Fuck. Oh, Johnny.
I didn't even hear about that. Hold on.
Yeah, it did. It came out in June. It did terribly. Terribly.
There's a strong chance you haven't even heard of Action Point, a comedy starring Johnny Knoxville about a daredevil who builds his own theme park.
Oh, okay. I
that's that one.
kind of did. Yeah.
It was
okay.
released globally, but perhaps its woeful U.S. box office numbers meant it didn't get a big push elsewhere.
Well, the thing is that like he's made that movie like 5 times now. Like we know what that is. So
Yeah.
people are over it. They don't want to see him like like bash his brains in anymore. So
Oh, I do. Bring back Jackass.
Oh yeah. If they come out with Jackass 4, I'm there. But this movie looked like
Fucking half the cast ain't
Jackass
gonna
Light.
be there. Plus,
Only
we wanna
one's
see
dead.
Yeah.
God damn.
I was saying only one's dead. Who? You said half the cast. Only one person.
Bam's not gonna fucking be there. Danger
bet if
Eric's
there's
old
enough
and
zeros.
he's in fucking Portland skateboarding and finding new fucking teeth. Preston is 500 pounds and probably can barely spell jackass, let alone get past the diabetes to make the goddamn movie. And Spike,
enough zeros on that check will get them to do the movie.
Yeah, but also look at this movie that had all those themes in it. It didn't do that well. They're not going to be that many zeros on that check then.
Yeah,
We'll
you
do
don't
it
know.
for $50 and some free McDonald's.
I'm sure Dickhouse still has some money.
not
Let's
after
move
fucking
on.
Action Point, they don't.
Let's move on. Number 9, Solo: A Star Wars Story. Reported budget, $250 million.
Actual budget probably double.
Fuck you. It was way more than that.
That motherfucker, she doubled the budget by firing Lord Miller. Worldwide gross, $392 million.
God damn.
$2.9 million.
Shit.
I guarantee that movie lost at least $100 million.
Yeah, at minimum.
Reported
Here
budget, my ass.
Number 10, Early Man, budget $50 million, box office $54 million.
Ugh.
Here we go, Dion. Here's one that you and I watched together. The Hurricane Heist. I forgot that came out.
That is a great American classic, okay?
Not only did we watch that, we didn't really say much. We kind of watched it just straight on. We're like eating ribs and watching Hurricane Heist.
Yep.
I think you guys were still shell-shocked from earlier in the day.
Yeah, we never got over that movie.
I know I was. Like, the whole drive home, like, I'm just sitting there going, God damn it.
You were looking for Jeeps on the highway.
Oh,
Sure you
dude,
were.
I was, yeah. Luckily, I was driving at night, so I couldn't tell unless I could see the round headlights. And when they pulled up behind me as I was getting off the exit, I'm like, God damn, this is it.
And then finally,
you escaped the fucking Clan Patrol. I was proud of you. You made it
now,
back.
did I read you the Hurricane Heist's budget?
No.
Okay. Reported budget $40 million. Worldwide gross $30 million.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Jeez.
And then finally, Life Itself. Reported budget non-applicable. Worldwide gross $5.1 million. And now there's no budget for it. Starring Oscar Isaac and Olivia Wilde. It was reported that Amazon Studios paid $10 million for the rights to release it.
Oh, okay. I remember seeing the commercial for this one. It was like, it was just a big movie about life and them, having a kid and shit like that. I was like, okay, so this is just pointless to watch. Nobody wanted to watch
It looks boring as fuck.
They lost $5 million on it. That explains why they auto fucking renewed my Amazon Prime even after I canceled it. That makes sense now. They're like, well, we're gonna have to auto renew these people. We got to get that money back.
Listen to this. It has the second worst U.S. opening.
Listen, Kenda. Jeff Bezos could sneeze and pay for this movie. Okay, come on, let's be honest.
Yeah, well, he still shystered me out of money that I didn't want to give him. Bastard.
That's what he's good at. Come on,
Bastard.
So let's see. What did people chime in on this? Well, this is funny. I love these so much. Let's see. 007 class. I had to sit on a towel playing with the Raimi suit.
Damn.
I got that excited, man. 007 class. I get it.
Clearly.
It's the best looking video game suit ever.
He just filled the cup.
Oh, exclusive. Biotechnic says exclusive games is a quarterings campaign. I haven't heard about that yet.
Me either.
I'll have to check it out. Mr. Millennium says, thank you guys so much for the hard work and amazing content. So proud of this community and to be a part of it. You guys are amazing. Love you all.
thanks, buddy.
Yeah, thank you very much,
you.
Mr. Millennium. I'm glad you guys appreciate it, but as long as we're having a good time making it, we're going to keep doing it. And I haven't had a bad time making an episode ever of this show, of any of the videos. Yeah, it takes time, but it's worth every minute of it. And believe me, I'm never going to stop. And then Captain Tarples says, Merry Christmas, bullshitters. Thank you very much, Captain Tarples. I'm very sorry about Jar Jar Binks.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Yeah. Happy Naboo, whatever you guys celebrate.
It's Kwanzaa. It's Kwanzaa.
Okay. They Space Kwanzaa.
Swanza.
So, can you guys guess, speaking of Kwanzaa, did you know that Black Panther was the highest grossing movie of 2018?
Oh, God.
Shocking.
Yeah, right?
Wait, hold on. It beat out Infinity War?
Only domestically. I keep looking for the best of 2018,
Okay.
and I keep getting the damn domestic grosses. It beat Infinity War by a whopping $22 million, well, $21 million and change. But the thing is, it had longer at the box office by over a month. They took Infinity War out of theaters quicker than they took out Black Panther. Convenient, maybe? I don't know. I'm not trying to read into it. But Disney took the top 3 spots.
Yeah.
With Black Panther, Infinity War, and Incredibles 2.
That's insane.
Followed by Jurassic World and then Deadpool 2. And The Grinch is number 6. I thought that movie was going to flop.
I did too. That's amazing.
No, the Grinch. I watched it. It is a lot of fun. It's solid. It was really good.
Well, our friend Aquifna came in at number 15 with Crazy Rich Asians.
Oh my god!
Gotta love that chick. Said no one ever. So, guys, what are you looking forward to in 2019? I mean, what are the pieces of entertainment that have you excited?
John Wick 3.
Yes, with a bullet point, and I actually have a story about that.
All right, well, tell us the story.
Okay, so according to Entertainment Weekly, the director for John Wick 3, whose name I can't remember right now, I'm not looking at the article, I read it earlier today, he's apparently got in the works a John Wick themed TV show called the Continental. Yep. And then he also was quoted as saying that him and Keanu have lots of ideas for possible John Wick sequels because the way the movies are, there's endless possibilities, providing, I guess, John Wick doesn't get killed. And that, there could be all sorts of stuff that they could do with the character. So the potential for more John Wick movies is out there.
I'm okay with that. They're fun as fuck, so I'm totally down with that.
Oh, okay. I thought there was more to it. Sorry. That
was pretty much it. Yeah, it was just him saying that him and Keanu's got some ideas for potential sequels, that the stories are endless with John Wick, the character, and that he's got a show in the works called The Continental, which is like a John Wick themed TV show, obviously.
Can't wait. Can't fucking wait. I mean, I love those movies. And 3 is going to be, it's going to change my chocolate life.
Well, another one coming out next year is It Chapter 2.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So
I'm looking forward to that, but I'm also looking forward to Shazam for some reason.
Shazam looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited about that one. It looks fun, so
we'll see.
I could go either way on that one.
See it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm definitely going to see it, but I'm worried about that fucking movie, boy. I'm so concerned for fucking DC in 2019.
I think 2019 is going to be their fucking year. Aquaman's going to go strong, and it's going to carry people into the new year, and then Shazam's going to come out, and people are going to go see that, and then they don't have anything else coming out that year.
Nope.
Yeah, we also have, I think, another horror movie is Pet Sematary is coming out as well.
Yes, it is.
It actually looks good.
Yeah, that one looks like a lot of fun. Looking forward to that one, too.
Yeah, that's like April as well. So, like, you got April, you got Pet Sematary, you got Avengers Endgame, you've got John Wick in May. So there's like 3 really big movies coming out right there, and then It comes out in September.
Yeah, now Hellboy is April too. So
yeah, but I ain't seeing the Hellboy.
I mean,
yeah. Now let's talk about Aladdin. So the images for Aladdin
Jesus
came
Christ.
out.
Oh God, do we have to?
This story took a fucking turn.
Yeah. Well,
I was really enjoying the podcast until now.
Well, it's not all whistles and fun and sunshine and rainbows and all this other bullshit. Sometimes you have to talk about Aladdin. Now, you guys saw the images for this movie, correct?
Correct.
Yep.
Yes.
What'd you think?
What the fuck's up with Will Smith?
God. Yeah, exactly. Like they're like Will Smith is going to get memes to death. It's going to happen. It's going to happen right now.
It's probably already taking place.
Yeah, it's taking place right now. I mean, he is going to get meme to death. It's going to happen because just like as soon as I saw that picture of him with the hair and everything, I was like, "Oh fuck you! What did you do? What did you do? How like there must have been a lot of money in that check for you to be like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. It's gonna happen. We're gonna do this. I don't care what anybody says. That check's clearing. All right, we're good. Man.
Well, I looked at it.
So weird. It looks so fucking weird. Oh my God.
It makes me uncomfortable to look at Will Smith's face.
It does.
Now, that's not my normal reaction. Normally, it's the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Cool. No, something about that damn beard and that braid. He looks like Goro. He looks like Sinbad. He just looks.
And then he's
dumb.
100. It looks like he's 125 fucking pounds. I'm like, why do you look like a fucking a stripper on meth? Why is that the look that they went with?
He looks like the stripper that works on a Tuesday afternoon at an all-you-can-eat buffet strip club. I'm just working to pay for my kids to go on a field trip. Like, that's all. He's just there. He's not there mentally. He's just there physically.
Oh, jeez.
I don't dig it. I thought it was the dumbest looking genie ever. And Aladdin looks stupid. The only thing that looks decent is Jasmine. She looks good. The costume looks right. The actress looks right.
Mm-hmm.
Aladdin himself, like, he's got socks.
Looks like a dude cosplaying. Yeah, he looks like he's a cosplayer. Like someone went to Comic-Con dressed as Aladdin.
And not doing a good job at it either.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting to see how that movie does. You know, people are gonna go out because it's Disney at the beginning, but I think it's gonna rub a lot of people the wrong way. And you're gonna see, I guess, you won't see that kind of live action. I think they'll just keep readapting CGI based movies. Like, oh, it was cartoon, now it's going to be CGI. That's what Disney's going to do in the future.
Also, the fact that you're trying to replace Robin Williams in that role, go fuck yourself.
Oh, I know. I can't stand it.
I love Robin Williams. Will forever be the genie for me. He will forever be the genie.
Well, yeah, but if you're going to pick someone, I get picking Will Smith. I mean, he's probably one of the few names on the list of worldwide movie stars that would at least somewhat you could see stepping into that iconic role, but it just looks so like he looks like Will Smith at a costume fucking party for a shitty Halloween gig that he has to rap at. Like, it looks fucking looks uncomfortable as shit. He's wearing fucking like it's like FUBU did the goddamn movie. It's all baggy and shit.
No, I haven't thought.
I'm just like, what is this?
God!
No one has
still exist.
It was confuses. I don't think they do, but that confused me that they got the fucking the theater deal for the goddamn movie. I just don't know what the plan here is.
I don't get it. I just don't get it.
I don't even care. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
FUBU still exists.
I care because I fucking love Aladdin. It just makes me mad that the teaser.
Well, buy the fucking Blu-ray off of Amazon or something.
Yeah, don't go see this movie.
Just
Dion,
fuck,
have you seen Venom yet?
I have not. I gotta watch it. I heard it's awesome.
We'll watch it together.
Sweet. We'll rent it. It'll be a date.
That's on my list for next week.
Yeah, same here.
So next year we also have Toy Story 4, which I don't know. The little teaser didn't do enough, so I'm not too excited.
Because that summer is Christmas 2019.
I don't have the dates pulled up. I just have a thing on YouTube or Wikipedia pulled up, or not, excuse me, Wikipedia, Google. It just has pictures of them.
Gotcha.
We have Captain Marvel, which is going to be a very interesting March. We'll see how it goes. And 49 days later, Avengers. We also have Godzilla, King of the Monsters. We have Dumbo. Yep. We have Dark Phoenix, which I don't think will ever come out.
No.
We have
if it does, it's going to flop. Oh, Glass! Fuck yeah.
Oh my God, yes, Glass.
We also have How to Train Your Dragon, Spider-Man Far From Home, and the Lego Movie 2, and the Joker movie.
Ooh, that's another reason to be worried about fucking DC if the Joker movie's coming out.
And Frozen. You know what? There are too many movies. We have the LGBT 1000 coming out over the summer. We got Zombieland 2. We got Hobbs and Shaw. We got Men in Black International, Detective Pikachu. There are just too many fucking movies coming out next year.
Pikachu.
There's Sonic the Hedgehog. Have you guys seen the Sonic the Hedgehog images?
Yeah,
it looks crazy.
No.
It looks like a fucking creepypasta.
Yeah, it does.
Have you seen how the studio reacted?
No.
What do they do?
They actually now Screen Rant's shilling hard for these motherfuckers, but the Sonic the Hedgehog people posted this image. I'm going to send it to you guys right now. Open link in new tab. It's on Twitter.
It was all a dream.
No, it's people have bitched about this so hard, and it says, "Can a guy work out?" And it's a picture of Sonic's buff legs, and it says, "Can a guy work out? Be back next year, Heart Sonic." This movie's gonna fucking flop. This movie, there are sure things in life: death, taxes. The fact that this movie will suck ass. Look at this image right here.
What the
Sonic
fuck?
the Hedgehog? These legs.
This looks disgusting. He's too anthropomorphic, if you ask me.
Oh, that's weird.
He has kneecaps. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, it's
Is it
Trying
gonna be
too
the
hard
tick?
here,
Like,
folks.
what is happening? Why does he look like he's 6'4"?
And he's been popping steroids like crazy.
yeah. Apparently, Sonic
Roy
the Roid
Rage,
Hog.
he fucking beats the
Like
shit out of
the
Tails.
Roid Hog.
Starring The Rock. The Rock and Sonic.
Well, I love that Screen Rant's trying to make excuses for this fucked up movie.
If it looks bad, it looks bad, man. Just call it out. Shit.
It says
Yes.
Sonic the Hedgehog live action movie has perfect response to haters. Just because you dislike something
my
doesn't
God.
make you a goddamn hater. This looks
Yeah.
terrible.
Seriously, fucking Screen Rant it pissed me off. I hope they go under in 2019. That's just you know the movie looks fucking terrible. To the haters, bitch, just because a studio has money to make a movie doesn't mean we should drink the milk out of their fucking hands. That's not how this works.
Luke
Screen
Skywalker
Rant.
learned
That's
the
not how
hard
any
way.
of this works. Yeah,
Yes, people
fuck.
are allowed to disagree and dislike stuff. It's part of the way it works.
Which is funny because Screen Rant would never have took up for what was the studio? Was it Sony that did the Emoji movie? They never would have been like, Sony had the perfect response for the Emoji movie haters. No, because they saw it too and they knew that it looked fucking terrible. But all of a sudden, Screen Rant, it's the haters that they're responding to perfectly. Like, no, bitch. So when the movie flops, is it gonna be the haters' fault? Is it gonna be the vocal minority that got in the heads of all the fucking people that want? No, because the movie looks. You mean to tell me that seeing Arnold Schwarzenegger Sonic the Hedgehog is okay? That's okay. That's the first thing you thought of when you played the goddamn video games was a muscular motherfucker who's about to clap hands with Carl Weathers? No, it looks fucking terrible.
Sonic the Hedgehog versus the Predator.
Yeah, now I'd watch that.
Yeah, can we get some crazy crossover movies in the next few years? Because I want to see some weird shit. Okay, I'm tired of all this franchise stuff. Give me some weird shit. All right.
I'm fine with that.
Jesus.
I want Predator versus not Predator, Predator versus like Chucky or something. Give me that. All right.
John Wick versus the Predator.
Fine. Do that one. That would be amazing. I would pay money to be there first day. Okay.
The question is, who goes over in that fight?
Clearly John Wick. The Predator always has to lose to the humans.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh yeah, I
story.
forgot Predator came out this year.
Yeah.
The Predator, yeah. Yep. It was. I liked it actually.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Mahler on that one and say fuck you guys.
Hey, yeah, well, don't get mad at me because what's his name from Logan did a mediocre. Plus, it had Tom Jane, so that's an A+ effort in my book.
Yeah, bullshit. Anyway, Opinionated Junkie says DC has Shazam and the Joker. Well, Shazam looks good, Joker not so much.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go watch the Joker.
Lokio7 says, after seeing the Aladdin pics, I thought to myself, maybe ISIS has a point. Jesus shit.
Whoa.
Went there. They went there.
God. All right. And then Juan Del Diablo, I love that name, says, don't forget about the new Shaft movie. Dion, is Nick Cannon in the new Shaft movie? Does he play
No, I
Shaft?
think it's Brandon T. Jackson, I think, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, God. It's equally bad.
But I will say they have Richard Roundtree and Samuel Jackson, so I'm going to give it a shot. I ain't going opening weekend. I'm going to wait till that shit has like only one showing on a Sunday afternoon, and then I'll go watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to have a great time. You're like, man, it wasn't that bad. It was just as good as Predators.
It also had Tom Jane in it.
Yeah,
he
that's the voice. The
he
Tom
got
Jane
disemboweled
voice.
again.
Jeez.
Yeah. You love Brandon T. Jackson.
It's probably going to go the way that Superfly went.
Oh, jeez.
I forgot that even came out this year.
Dude, it was like, oh man, like all you heard about it, you saw like all these billboards all over Atlanta. It's like, Superfly filmed in Atlanta, about Atlanta. I'm like, who the fuck cares? Is it going to be a good movie? That's my thing. Is it going to be worth my money?
Was it the Jimmy Snuka story?
Spoiler alert, it kills his girlfriend.
Allegedly.
God
Jeez.
damn it. Jesus,
so Brandon T. Jackson's finally in like a good movie, and he's only going to get his career started.
Wasn't Brandon T. Jackson in Tropic Thunder? Isn't he Al Pacino?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh
So-
yeah.
so-
And he was in those fucking Percy Jackson movies, sadly.
Yeah.
Skeeticus. Oh wait, no, that's Bedtime Stories. I got the wrong movie. That's the wrong damn movie.
Yeah.
So, are you guys gonna go see Transformers this weekend?
Fucking
Of
muscular.
course not.
What the fuck?
Did you
Why
know
would I
that
say-
Bumblebee is projected for the worst opening ever of a Transformers film?
Good. Those movies need to fucking die.
Which makes me sad because I actually wanted John Cena to have a successful movie. I really did, but I'm
God,
just
dude.
like, Bumblebee looks.
Dude, I watched Cock Blockers and like it was a fucking letdown. It was basically a Judd Apatow movie is what it was. I was like, oh,
That's
fuck.
why I didn't go see it because I heard it was really bad, and especially with Ike Barinholtz, I want that movie to do well, really bad too.
Dude, I was like, oh, it's maybe John Cena's gonna be funny. It's gonna be good. I was like, no, it's about like, insecure parents and teenagers being teenagers and them not dealing with it, not remembering like they were teenagers once as well. Like they did dumb shit too. It's like, I don't fucking care. Do not fucking care.
What was the butt chug joke at least funny?
It was good for that moment. Like it was funny for that moment that you saw in the trailer. That's as long as it lasted in the movie.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. That's all it was. Yeah, that's all it was.
Wow, what a letdown.
Well, because it was one of those trailers that shows everything that's funny in the movie, and then you're like, oh, the rest of the movie's funny. No, all the jokes from the trailer.
Well, let's talk about one movie that's probably not going to get made for quite some time. Now, this is news to me. It's probably news to you guys. Did you know that Step Brothers director Adam McKay was approached for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3?
No.
What?
No, did not know that.
Yeah.
Why did he take it? Does it say?
Well, speaking on a podcast, Happy, Sad, Confused, McKay was asked if he's on a short list to direct Guardians 3, saying, "We've talked a little bit. We were kicking around the idea of the Inhumans at one point. We're always kind of talking. I think Kevin Feige is just the greatest, and I think what they're doing over there is amazing." He goes on to say, he's talking about Nova and other stuff. He also says he wants to do the Silver Surfer. He would do anything to do the Silver Surfer because visually that would just be, you could do what the Wachowskis did with Speed Racer with the Silver Surfer. At the same time, there's a great emotional story in there where the guy has to make the choice to save his planet. So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, if he's talking up Silver Surfer, hopefully that's kind of a I guess a little teaser for what they're planning. I hope they don't make it like fucking Speed Racer. For the love of God, don't do that.
No, man. There's Speed Racer failed, and it was horrible.
We don't want to see a Matrix sequel, but I'm kind of mad at him for not taking Guardians 3 then, because I feel like that probably would have been the closest to that to the feel of 1 and 2. Damn, what the fuck, man? Why is the world not just? Why would you not take that?
What would you like to hear? So a little bit of justice is, we always talk about the Disney-Fox merger. It's not completed yet.
Really?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
It's almost done, but it's not done yet. I believe there are some places around the world that have issues with Disney and their merger. Wouldn't it be amazing if the year started out where they couldn't get the deal finalized?
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Yeah. More like 1 in a billion. No, but then so that happened. You know what? This is my ideal 2019. The Disney-Fox merger doesn't go through. Then Star Wars Celebration, like 19 people show up. And the Star Wars Episode 9 trailer is the most disliked trailer in history. Then,
oh my God, if that could happen.
You know what? If the Star Wars Episode 9 trailer does worse than YouTube Rewind of this year, I would love it.
That would be amazing.
My year's not done yet. Then Kathleen Kennedy retires to become a potato farmer. Then J.J. Abrams accidentally leaks the script online 6 months before the film comes out, and he confirms I made a mistake.
If there's anyone dumb enough to do it, it's fucking J.J. Abraham.
Oh my
Lincoln.
God!
Is there another movie there that happened? Because he could just rip that off like he does everything else.
True, very true.
Then the Night Watchman at Lucasfilm accidentally destroys the building. No one's inside or hurt, but there's no more Lucasfilm.
Well, that's a shame.
Destroying every copy of Star Wars Episode 9. So it'll be the most widely desired film that can never be released because it doesn't exist.
Dude, that would be some shit. Holy crap, if that actually happened. It's like, all the copies are gone. Like, nobody backed up anything, and all the backups are, like, dead. Like, that would be...
But with fucking Star Wars fans' luck, they'd be like, well, good thing we saved it in the cloud. Fuck you!
It's a 480p rip of the movie, so you can watch it, but it's only in VHS quality.
Oh, my God.
That would be an amazing caveat.
Oh, jeez. I mean, I doubt that would happen, but it would be funny as fuck if it did.
Our friend the Ghost Legend 001 says, sees Will Smith in Aladdin? Me. It's rewind time. Merry Christmas, guys.
Yeah, that's hot. That's hot.
That's hot. Speaking of YouTube Rewind, did you guys watch it? And if so, what the hell was that?
I watched
even
it and it was so fucking cringy. God, and it was hilarious. Like YouTube wants to be commercial so bad, and I love that it fucking the rest of the internet just came in their face. It was like, nope, this sucked. Shut up. You're worse than Bieber.
Oh God, yeah. I mean, they really want to sell some fucking ads on their platform hard. And like, oh God, they really went with the Fortnite thing and like just kept, writing into the whole diversity thing over and over again. It's like, yeah, we get it. It's all there. It's all on the platform. It's fine. We know about it.
Plus, it was just so disingenuous. Like,
100%, 100%.
Like one, like, and it's just like, well, and again, like I said, it's great when people of color have strides and you see that's all fun and good, but we're not living in fucking 1959 anymore. And to have motherfucking YouTube find these fucking people and to read these lines unironically, like it was just so good. Let's have it for all women, and then immediately go, yeah, and single moms. It's like we just said women. Like what? Like you just piling shit on at this point, and then
and single moms and women over 50 who can still walk.
Yeah, and it's just then you have fucking
and the guy at Penn Station.
Wait, hold on. The actual station, or just like the restaurant?
The restaurant.
Okay, all right.
It was just, and then you have this chick. So they're supposed to be at a campfire. What
about the guy that works at Kroger's that pushes the carts in? What about him? Is he represented?
Let's have it for him on YouTube. He was just he has a fucking cliff tooth and everything, and he works really fucking hard. Let's hear it for him.
What about that little Asian kid that paints your Star Wars figures for 12 cents a day?
Oh my gosh, beautiful. He's a beautiful person on the inside, not the outside because he's malnourished, but on the inside he is just so beautiful. Let's hear it for him too.
And what about the guy that lost his finger who binds your books for DC Comics? What about him?
Ooh. Oh yeah, he had a crazy year this year. I mean, sure, he'll never be able to scratch his back with that one finger, but he knows the real worth of hard binding work. Let's hear it for him on YouTube. Yeah.
Good job, YouTube. Let's round of applause.
Oh my God. It was so
bring it in for Ellis DeWalt, everybody. Ellis DeWalt. This is a great man. You know what that reminds me of? Do you remember in Superman 3 when Richard Pryor gives that speech in the army costume?
Yes.
Oh, God for Superman. That's what this is reminding me of right now.
It should. Oh, that's so classic. Fucking Richard Pryor.
Dude, YouTube Rewind. I just made a little joke video about it. I laughed my ass off compilating the top worst YouTube videos of all time. God, it's amazing.
So cringy. It was so cringy. And then having fucking Will Smith there was just, oh yes, like Will Smith's gonna be in fucking Singapore. Someone's gonna text him and be like, "Hey, it's YouTuber." He's super fucking excited. Like, bitch, your kids told you about YouTube, and you hire someone to do your YouTube. Fucking cool.
Oh yeah, he does.
And he called the guy Mark Ass. That was awesome. Mark Ass Brownlee. I was like, you don't even know the dude's name, Mark Ass Brownlee. Fuck that, Mark Ass Brownlee. He's a real Mark Ass punk ass bitch. Mark Ass.
007 Cloud says John Wick versus Predator. I'm gonna need another towel.
Nice.
Yeah, believe me, I would need one too.
If only that were possible. If only that were possible.
You tell them all.
Now, before we go, did you guys get a chance to watch that new Home Alone Google commercial?
It was awesome. It was awesome.
Macaulay Culkin is like totally just fucking winning this week.
Yeah. I think you saw the nerd, right?
Oh, I saw the nerd and I fucking marked out hard for that. I was like, this is the best nerd I've seen in years.
Yes. Yes.
I wouldn't say it was the best one I've seen in years, but I thought it was funny. I think the Angry Video Game Nerd's been on a roll this year.
Yes, he has. Well, he's found the perfect solution too, because you can only do that shtick so much before it starts to wear out. So he's dialed it back to where it's just, I'm going to do a couple a year, and that way it stays semi-fresh. Because at some point, the he's going to James Rolfe will continue to get older, and you can only buy an angry video game nerd for so long, and then he's going to be like 50 years old, like, hey, fucking game, you're not going to buy it as much. So he's doing it right.
Oh yeah.
The thing I hated the movie, and then the show kind of went away, but now it's in a good place for me. So I watch it as soon as they go live.
Oh, I do too. I'm every week or whenever it pops up. I mean, I watch it, but the Macaulay Culkin was so good. And then they had him on again for, I guess it was, their Jameson Mike Monday thing or whatever they do, where I think it's Mike Matei plays games on Mondays or something like that. So they had him around for that. So Macaulay Culkin was hanging out with the nerd for like a weekend.
That's going to be us next year. We're going to hang out in quotation marks with, I don't know, Harrison Ford.
Javier Bardem Morgan.
I wouldn't even know what to say to Javier Bardem Morgan. Do you think he'd like us? I'd like to think so.
I think so.
Can I get this goddamn Sonic the Hedgehog off the screen?
Really uncomfortable right now, okay? Super uncomfortable.
Tails, you son of a bitch.
We're going to aim high for who we're hanging out with, and we're going to end up like with DMX or something.
Oh, God.
You think this is a red-nosed reindeer? Come on.
We're sitting around at the bar, and he's going to just drink with us. And he's like, I got the next round. When he comes walking back up, he's going to start handing out the beers going, X going to give it to you. Thank you. X going to give it to you. Thank you. X going to get, yes, we get it. Thank you.
I feel like he's a loose cannon. I don't want to hang out with him because he could be really emotional, or he could pull a gun on you and try to play Russian roulette all of a sudden.
Yeah, we end up hanging out with DMX, having some drinks with him and having a good old time. And then suddenly the night takes a turn and he mugs all of us.
It's like Night Out on Chappelle's show.
We could be talking to him about, hey, what was it like to do a movie with Jet Li? And he just pulls a fucking spoon out and starts fucking smoking crack. It's like, whoa, what the fuck, DMX?
Jesus, God, I didn't know he was method. He's really getting into the role again.
And he'll be like, shut up, I'm with the DEA. No, you are not. Put that shit away.
He sings karaoke to his own songs. Like, what a wild night.
Oh my God.
Where's we going to rock? He sings Reading Rainbow for us live, Dion.
Yes.
He's like, yeah, man, I love karaoke. I'm going to get up there. I'm going to sing Party Up. I'm like, God damn it. You do sing that song.
God damn. Where to stop screaming that? Calm down.
There's a show idea, artists do their own karaoke, like they karaoke their own songs or something.
That would be pretty funny. But again, if you choose DMX, you have the risk of him freebasing on the stage. Like, well, dude, I feel like, whoa, DMX, what the fuck is the phrase that would be repeated the most that night?
Well, DMX is still doing okay financially. He's worth $10 million.
Oh, good for him.
And his birthday was 2 days ago.
Oh, happy birthday, DMX.
Yeah, happy
He turned
birthday.
48.
Hey, yo, damn, he looks like he's 68.
He does.
Yeah, he does.
He looks like shit.
Yeah, heroin's a hell of a
X
drug.
been giving it to him hard.
Life gave it to him. Oh,
come on.
Oh, man. So, guys, can you believe we're at the end of our final podcast for 2018?
By the guys.
You should have left the 2018 part off there and just left that suspense hanging and freaked people out in the comments. They'd be like, wait, what? The final up? Oh my God. That'd have been a good troll move.
We're done with the show. Good night. What a terrible intro or outro. That'd be like, oh my God, wait, what?
Yeah, they'd be like, did they just end their entire show on a DMX freebasing joke? I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah. Man, I listened to this show for 2 hours and that's how they fucking go out? What a bunch of dickheads.
Come on,
I feel like I need to end this episode with the Rough Riders anthem.
Yeah.
But I don't want to because I hate that song.
Oh, I do too. It was overplayed as shit.
That's probably the worst DMX song for sure.
Oh,
Stop. Drop. Shut him down, open up, shut up.
Whoa. That's our Rough Rider. Shut the fuck up, DMX. God.
Aren't there like 27 versions of that song too?
There are.
Probably.
Yep.
It's like I want the Compton Light Remix Breakdance
God.
Edition.
It's like it's like the Soldier Boy song. Like it's like that one. There's like so many fucking versions of that too.
Well, what did you guys think about the whole Soldier Boy video game thing?
That was hilarious. That motherfucker's going to jail.
Yeah,
He is going
I saw that.
to fucking jail. What the fuck? And
Wait,
then
hold on,
John
wait, hold on,
John's video was hilarious.
What happened with it? What happened?
Dion, tell him.
So fucking okay. So Soldier Boy decided with all these new systems coming out and games coming out, he decided that he was going to sell his own handheld gaming system, right? And it was gonna it runs with all the at speeds of shit that you didn't even hear of. Come to find out, it's a fucking Chinese knockoff handheld that he just has and was selling on his own fucking website. So then he's selling the shit. Reportedly, it kept being sold at half price because it was on sale for like months. It was just on sale for months. So then some people apparently ordered the shit, and he wasn't sending them anything. Nothing.
Oh.
Yeah. And then he decided he came out with another goddamn gaming system, which essentially was a Game Boy ripoff. Again, he got from some crazy Chinese manufacturer that he just had and he was just selling. So, of course, he's selling this shit. The fucking government comes in and essentially is like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? Come to find out, this motherfucker could go to jail for like 12 years.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
And he still hasn't
Superman
sent...
that hoe.
Yeah, and like they were going on Amazon and shit for like $30 or something like that. He was trying to say it was like $99. It was something crazy. Hasn't fucking sent anyone anything.
Well, now Nintendo's coming after him.
Yep, and Nintendo's suing him. Because the Chinese knockoff looks like a fucking
Game Boy.
Yeah, Game Boy. Then there's one that looks like a DS, and it's just fucking, and they're broken. And Nintendo's been going after this other company, but Nintendo is fucking suing the shit out of Soldier Boy now.
Yeah, you have to
And
crank that
rightfully
bank
so.
account.
Man.
It's crazy.
Oh man. Well, that one rapper, what is it, 6ix9ine or whatever? I think he's going to jail as well.
Oh yeah, his ass is going.
Oh, he got
already
convicted?
in trouble. No, he still hasn't been convicted yet. But his ass is in. Like they took away his fucking. They denied him bail.
Yeah.
So his ass is sitting in prison until trial.
Oh, hold on. There's more. We should have been following this story. Like everybody loves these drama alerts and shit. We should have been following this guy since the fucking beginning, because Houston judge issues a warrant for his arrest, even though he's in jail in New York and now being linked to the attempted shooting of another rapper.
Jesus.
Fuck.
Wow. Okay.
That was after when he got in trouble the first time. Apparently, the judge said you can't have any gang-related shit referenced in any of your songs on social media, anything. I'm gonna bring your ass back to jail. He did it anyway. He did this shit anyway. Come to find out, right when he got arrested, someone apparently put a fucking hit out on his dumb ass because he kept talking shit.
What?
So if he hadn't gone to jail, someone would have killed his stupid ass.
Listen to
And
this.
he's from the suburbs.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
Listen
yeah.
to this. A judge in Houston issued a warrant for the arrest of rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine. The Brooklyn-born performer was accused of having a physical altercation with a teenager at a local mall, and a hearing into the case took place Thursday. Tekashi remains in custody in New York Detention Center as he awaits trial on federal racketeering charges linked to drugs, shootings, and armed robberies. Hold on. He was linked to the attempted shooting of rapper Chief Keef in July, as cops have video where Tekashi threatens him with when talking to his crew and crew members. Tekashi 6ix9ine, his real name is Daniel Hernandez, and he's 22 years old. I just absolutely love this guy's story.
It is crazy hilarious. They go put his ass under the jail.
He's
and they
done.
got most of it because he brags about this shit online. That's how stupid this fucking kid is.
I just love the teeth.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He just been in some skills. He's like, you know what? This will look good forever.
Yeah,
It was
I like
just
this look.
so
I'm
funny.
gonna go ahead and buy this look.
It's
And,
like,
and And right before he got arrested, he had kind of like a famous interview where he was like, "No one can touch me. No one's gonna fuck with me. I ride with the craziest killers or some shit." He got arrested right after fucking saying that shit on the radio. The government's like, "Oh, that's an interesting interview you did there.
Hold my
Daniel.
beer, Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Bring your ass back to New York, bitch. And no, you can't have bail. Sit your ass in that jail cell. Dummy.
He has his eyebrows tattooed onto his face.
Oh God, they are.
Jesus. That kid is fucking stupid.
Guys, our rap album next year is going to be us with Skittles teeth, rainbow hair,
I fucking hope so.
rainbow pubes.
Another song is just going to be called "Gotcha, Bitch."
Dude, Party Boo is going to be the biggest hit of all time. I swear to God. Party Boo. We'll name drop the Grand Inquisitor since he told us.
Oh my God!
We should
put it up on Spotify as well, and see if we make any fucking money.
Oh no,
Might
we're
as
gonna
well,
look
dude.
it.
It'll be great.
We're gonna produce it professionally, and we're gonna put it out there to sell, and people can buy it to support the channel and have a laugh.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
We'll get to meet Ariana Grande. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh my God! So she can lick a whole fucking dozen donuts. Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
And refuse to have us take any pictures of her right side.
I'll watch her lick a dozen donuts.
Oh fuck yeah! I mean, what about what's going on right now? Am I not okay with?
Yeah. We just won't end up in jail like Tekashi 6ix9ine.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh my God.
Takashi's
Oh my God.
Or Soldier Boy, where he's selling fucking knockoff like PS4s and shit.
Kmart Nintendos.
Yeah.
We're just gonna go buy a bunch of those NES classics and just like sticker World Class Bullshitter Classic over the top and be like, "This is our original idea." Our video game.
God.
If we technically paid cash for them from like Best Buy and resold them, isn't there some kind of law where you can resell your own thing?
Yeah. I mean, if we were to buy them and then just put a sticker on them saying, WCBS console, whatever, it'd be fine. It'd be
I don't think we'd be in trouble.
Oh, never mind then. So
we'd be
coming 2019
because because we're not altering the insides of it and being like, oh yeah, there's no
right. But if we sell it as our own console that we made, they're gonna put our asses under the jail. If you're like, hey, I have this Nintendo, hey, I'll sell it to you. But if you're like, hey, this is a world class bullshitters exclusive gaming system here, they'd be like, get your asses over here. Get in the car. Don't make me push your ass in there. Under the jail.
Kendo's white. He'll get us out of this.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm the only one that doesn't go to jail.
Hey,
welcome to World Class Bullshitters. Cell Block D.
Leo Breaker 49, thank you very much. Well, at least he'll be in jail, so I don't get the unlucky fortune of seeing people share vids of him talking anymore on social media.
God.
Shit, there are different videos of him. Him and Dirty Mike and the boys having a more in-depth conversation.
Deep. So do you guys have anything you'd like to say to close out 2018?
I wanna be like Tekashi.
And go to jail? No.
It was the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring because I knocked all the motherfuckers out. And that's me saying goodbye to 2018.
Yeah, I'm glad it's fucking over. Man.
I'm not. This has been the greatest year ever. This year's been awesome. I don't even remember half of it because I've been so goddamn busy. So here's to 2019.
Same here, man.
So busy, it becomes 2022, and we still do the show.
And we're platinum artists because we sold so many rap albums.
Party move. It's popular in Europe. They get the subversive nature.
Oh God.
Dion,
if we fucking win a Grammy, it's gonna be hilarious. It's gonna be fucking hilarious.
Dion, what we'll do is the song "Party Man" by Prince.
Yes.
We'll just cover that and change the words to "Party Boob."
Yes. And then we'll have, instead of the Rough Riders anthem, maybe the Muff Riders anthem.
Yes.
God, I cannot wait.
Party boob. Party boob.
Yeah. Right?
Ken is already working on it. He's already writing down lyrics and
The
everything.
funkiest tits you've ever seen. Move them and jiggle them. Bounce him in, shake him. Yeah, we got this. We got this.
Yeah, Party Boom 2019. Leo Breaker 49 says, taking it, damn autocorrect. Thank you, Leo Breaker. I may have messed that one up myself. Takashi 69 sex tape coming to a theater near you.
Oh God.
The best 30-second video you've ever seen.
Stone Cold Jeremy says, hey guys, just wanted to drop a Merry Christmas. Hope your next year is great too. Oh, it will
It
be.
should be.
It will be. Work extra hard, make it happen.
Definitely.
All I got to do is up the production. So basically, after this new year, the PS4 is going away for another 7 months. I'll take it out because I can't keep playing Spider-Man. I mean, I could, but I shouldn't. Unless, you know, if me playing Spider-Man in the Sam Raimi suit going, it looks so real for 7 hours a day, grows the channel to 12 million subscribers, I'll do it. I don't want to, but I will.
They'll put us in YouTube Rewind 2019.
Yeah, did you see that guy play Spider-Man for 20 hours a day? The suit looked so real. So real. Tobey Maguire awards me our fucking YouTube play button. He's like, hey man, thanks for keeping the faith alive for the last 11 years.
And you're like, you're welcome, Spider-Man. You're welcome, Spider-Man.
I would call him Spider-Man, like, thanks, Spidey, and shake his hand. Then Sam Raimi comes out and gives me a hug. He's like, man, you didn't graduate from Michigan State, but you're still a Spartan to me.
Yeah, and Bruce Campbell gives you a high five after that.
Yeah. And then Kirsten Dunst tries to give me one, but I'm like, nah, thanks. I'll take James Franco's, though, and I'll just keep on walking. So, guys, what do you got planned for Christmas?
Shit, sitting on my ass while traveling.
Trying to survive my family coming together for the second time this year.
Yeah, you survived the first time.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've got nothing planned for. Well, actually, I do have a Christmas plan because see, my family's kind of small and they're all doing their own little thing in various parts of the country. So I will be by myself, and I've already got a plan for how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make my own ham and all that stuff, and my own little Christmas dinner thing going. In the morning, I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna watch Die Hard. Then I'm gonna watch Lethal Weapon. Then I'm gonna watch Die Hard 2. Then I'm gonna watch Lethal Weapon 2. You see where this is going, and I'm just gonna keep bouncing back and forth till I clear through all of them. Then I'll be completely drunk on eggnog and whatever else I've had throughout the day, and then I'm gonna go to sleep and. That's how I'm going to spend my Christmas. Christmas with Kendo is a blast.
That actually makes me kind of sad.
Yeah. You're like the Fonz in Waukesha. But Fonz, there is no Waukesha.
I'm going to enjoy it.
Well, one year you'll spend Christmas with the Bullshitters. That'll be our next album after our rap album.
Christmas songs?
Yeah. Jingle bells. Wait, no, that's Silver Bells. I don't even know my songs. Folks, yes, this may be the end of the podcast for 2018, but it is not the last time you're going to hear from me. So I'll be back in the morning with Good Morning Pop Culture, as long as we don't stay up till like 4 in the morning like we have some nights with After Hours. And I got a couple of videos in the pipeline I'm working on, so be prepared for those. They're going to be good. Make sure you watch it. I got my rebuttal for Forbes, as well as a big secret video, plus 2 more hard-hitting, in-depth ones. And I think you're going to like it. I know our friend Larry Bundy Jr. wants to hear me talk about it, so if you know who he is, he's a very prominent YouTuber. He checks out the videos, so shout out to him. And Monday is the Good Morning Pop Culture you don't want to miss. Why? Because I'm finally opening the giant stack of P.O. Box items. I have a whole living room full of boxes. My mom's like, what the hell are in these boxes? I don't know. I'm going to find out on camera. So this Monday's Good Morning Pop Culture is going to be our official Christmas party. It's going to be me. It's going to be opening shit, and we're going to have a lot of fun. I'll be telling some Christmas stories. You tell your Christmas stories. We'll make it a thing. So, folks, make sure you catch that on Monday morning. So, if you're a patron, and we know a lot of you are, we got new patrons joining every day. Join us for After Hours in just a few, I don't know, an hour or so, I guess we'd be done with it. So, It'll be uploaded fairly soon. It'll be up tonight. If not tonight, definitely tomorrow in case something comes up. But be prepared for that. We're going to talk about the reasons why Die Hard is truly a Christmas movie. We're going to be talking about some extra spicy stuff that we can't talk about on this platform.
I've got a very special list.
And he's got a very special, Kendo's got a very special Jeff Story of the Week, even though he's not proud of the content he produces on this channel.
Not at all.
No, it's okay, though. So, folks, this is it for us. We'll be back in January. I don't know, whatever the first
3rd.
January. Yeah, the 3rd of January. We'll be back the 3rd of January. So I don't know. Don't forget about us because we're not leaving.
Don't you forget about us.
I see. I wasn't going to play that song, and I'm not. So, folks, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Maybe you'll catch a Dion and me live drunk stream. Who knows? But you got to ask nicely.
God.
Let's get it.
Woo! All right. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Goodbye, and be excellent to each other as always.
You